Alrighty. Almost forgot to start the TikTok stream. Here we go. Good new week. How do you say that? Good tidings. Good tidings to all, and to all a good new week. That's how people talk. Getting ready to rock here in Ashenvale. Not sure if we'll stay in Ashenvale too long. Not sure. I think, well, we're level 28 and 0.45. And we've got a level 30 kill a lot of things quest, which is always a little challenging. We've got the Befouled Element. Is that worth anything to us, though? 550. But it does continue a chain, so we should probably pick that up. Not going to be effortless to pick that up because this is that area with those fucking water elementals. Now, it says they're only level 25. It's just all underwater, underground. Not my favorite thing, but I do have Unending Breath now. So 10 minutes of breathing underwater, I do like that. Maybe we'll give it a shot. And then we can head on down here. Boom, there's our plan. Lots to do. Lots to do in Stone Talon. Not so much to do in Ashenvale, but a bit. But nevertheless, a bit. These are all the low... over here on the west coast are just all these low-level quests that I'm not going to pick up. Except maybe Genu Sancreu. But that's a dungeon. That's a dungeon that I know nothing about. And as long as it's not Nomragan. Because I'm not going to do Nomragan again and again. It's not going to happen. I had a very bad experience. Okay? A very bad experience. So, repeatable quest for the Warsaw Sawblades? I don't think so. Music's not too terrible here. But that was just the end music. Let's see.
Welcome, friend.
What's it offer? No, we did it once. We did it a million times. We're not getting another blunderbuss. Get out of town. Let's... Should we even want to bother with checking these guys out? Maybe. Let me turn TikTok on. Tiki-taki. We're here. We're here! The final frontier. Don't want to turn it on without the camera being on. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Well, I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was, just the slightest bit underwhelming due to the thunderstorms. And they weren't fun thunderstorms. You know, they were just kind of a hassle. Rains, on and off, canceling the fireworks. You know how it goes. You know, I would have rather had the fireworks. I would have rather been out and about. But, c'est la vie. Can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just buy fat, BBD, you get what you need. Let's get our little, not our camera, our map up. So that everybody can see where we're at in the world. Oh yeah, I gotta switch it over to WoW Classic, because isn't it fun that those are two different games? Oh, even faster than 3 seconds. That was quite a delight. Quite a delight. Okay. How's that look? Decent? Off we go. Where to? Destroy the Legion, of course. I'm not sure if we're ready for this yet. But we'll give it a shot as people start flushing in. What's up, Final Saiyan God? Thank you for the subscribe on the red. Appreciate that. Hey Zoe, welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you had a fantabulous July 4th, everyone. Every one of you is in the United States, that is. Did you eat hot dogs? To me, that's the most important part. Nation's independence, defeating the British, no taxation without representation, yada, yada, yada. Give me some hot dogs, am I right? Love a hot dog. Yes, I do. Love a hot, but I didn't get to have one. What I did have, what was this little guy here? This little purple. Oh, it's just a strange shade on a rock. There's nothing. It's nothing there. What I did have was bratwurst, so I'll take it. Life could be wood. Worse, life could be wood. I was thinking of that song. Life's been good to me so far. Alright, this is horde territory, but I guess we're keeping whatever's in there out. Zoe grilled some hamburgers and hot dogs, even though you're in Rome. Ah. Zoe is not the most Italian of names. It's a shocker. Shinbiter just ate a leftover hot dog. Alright. Everyone did the right thing. Everyone did the right thing. I remember, I haven't been the Warlock in a while. I'm still not very good at her. This thing seems to be resisting quite a bit. Quite a bit of resistance. I think we'll be alright, though. Just don't want to fight two at once, and it'll be okay. Yeah, and we may have to be drinking some ice-cold milk. I could do, you know, life tap, whatever, but why not drink the milk that I've got? I'm a Texan in Rome, but my spouse is Italian. Well, it's a very good choice, Zoe. Very good choice in partner. Did you ever expect that you would be moving and living in an Italian city? What a wild change of pace. Look at these creepo things. Oh my god, these things look like those creepo things in Jujutsu Kaisen. Anybody watch that anime? Jujutsu Kaisen, that thing that, I'm on the last episode of season 2. What's that? Mahito. Mahito makes these ugly-ass, deformed things. Oh, I was too far. Yeah, I still regret that I didn't have proper hot dogs. Like, Hebrew National makes a good hot dog. Best's is an excellent brand of hot dog. And I didn't get any of those good, delicious hot dogs. I would have even settled for what they call a water dog. A soubrette. Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, he's not healing. We're all good. I got spooked there. I don't have my demon armor on. That's what's going on. See? Oh, it's been a holiday weekend, you know. You miss some of your steps. You do miss some of your steps. Now, what was my healing process on this character? Life tap is the opposite of what I want to do. I could drain health out of something. Sense demons. Is that useful? I guess it doesn't hurt. Detect invisibility. We don't need that just yet. I could create a soul stone. That's only useful if I'm in a party. Okay. I don't remember how I got health with this character. How I just waited out with my demon armor and I eat food, I guess? I'm all out of watermelon. Oh no, what did... I hit the wrong button and wasted my watermelon. That's bull poop. What do I do here? Cartel? Oh dear. I never went to a frickin' shopkeep, did I? Oh, we're doing a lot wrong today. We're off to a riveting start. What's up, Spider-Man? What's up, Dad Bod Dane? My holiday was good. Other than all the rain. I really do wish it hadn't rained. That was a bit unfortunate. Didn't get to see any fireworks. They were all postponed, and then they unpostponed them, and they rushed them, and just like, didn't get the chance to really see anything go down. Which I would have liked to do. Because we have a local fireworks show that's excellent. Ooh, diabolical plans. What's that all about? The demon dropped this parchment, which is amazingly written in the Orcish tongue. The ones mentioned in it, Diatherus and Gorgonon, are the two infamous dreadlords that control the demons hereabouts. The plans detail preparations for a demonic attack on Splinter Tree Post to the northwest. You're certain that Volusia would be interested. Oh. My inventory is full. It's going to give me more crap? I remember what I was doing. Oh, it just like has to clone itself? I trust, Diatheris, I trust that this letter will eventually make its way to you. These demons are mindless. All they think about is their nails, their whips, or goring something with their head spikes. And I do not use one of the infernals. I dare not use one of the infernals, lest it be burned to ashes. Sadly, I long for the days when we could use the orcs. At least they had half a brain and could follow orders. Perhaps there is a chance to take some new thralls from nearby. The time has come to retake a few of the lesser races. Splinter Tree Post to the northwest makes a tempting target. We should confer on combining our forces for an attack before the next full moon of this pathetic world. If we subjugate them now, they will come to remember what the word horde truly used to mean. Regards, Gorgonon. P.S. Stop using up all of the blood ink on love letters to my lashers. Night elf virgins are in short supply these days. Silly. Very silly. I don't think I can fight this thing. Just because he's big. I mean, I was able to fight the other things. I guess we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. If we die, we die. Not a big deal. Out of range. I look like I'm so well within range. Oh yeah, he hurts. He definitely hurts my succubus quite a bit. Alright, we aggroed him. That's not necessarily ideal. But we're looking good right now, other than the fact that we can't get off any of our shots. Spell's not ready. Yes, it is. 400 XP! And he drops a bunch of useless stones. Worth some amount of money, I suppose, but not really anything we're interested in. Alright. I think we need to head back to camp. We'll get a nice quick turn in. I'll sell a bunch of junk. I was not equipped for the... I mean, we could do this quest. No freaking problemo, actually. Other than these creepy Jujutsu Kaisen things fucking hanging around here. Oh! Well, that wasn't good. Huh. We got very lucky there. He is not very aggravated. Not very aggravated at all. So we're going to go back to Splinter Tree just because I fucking made the silly mistake of not going to a whatchamacallit. A vendor. I needed to go to a vendor before I went out here into the world. What's up, Zio? Hello? Hello. Hello, everyone. Glad to have you here. Let's see where the conversation left off about the holiday. Shinbiter says we have crazy neighbors, so we get a fireworks show every year. Ah, I used to have that kind of situation many moons ago. And then there was this crackdown on fireworks in the state of New Jersey where fireworks were illegal. And then they made them legal again. And honestly, I prefer when they were illegal. I'm going to be that grumpy old neighbor. They should only be legal one day a year. And that's July 4th. Every other day they should be illegal. Because people can't be trusted. They fucking light them off at 1 o'clock in the morning on a school night. You know, like, it's just, people can't be trusted. The fucking dogs go crazy. But special occasions, I'm okay with that. Michelle Navi Soul, thank you for the follow. Zio, thank you for the follow. Leona said, bro, same. People in New Jersey go crazy with the fireworks. Oh my god, I know. It's out of control. They just can't be trusted. We can't trust ourselves. New Jerseyans are a wild bunch. Greetings. I found those diabolical plans. Let's make sure we let them know. Leona, thank you for the follow, Leona. Mari, Teldrassil is so beautiful. This is Teldrassil? This is Ashenvale. Teldrassil is a person? Is that me? Are you calling me Teldrassil? Hi, well, here in Sweden, that specific day is New Year's Eve. Alright, 2 days out of the year. New Year's Eve and 4th of July in America. I'll allow two. Yeah, I do want them off my lawn, Shinbiter. Not in my backyard. I don't want those kaboomies and kablammies going off while I'm trying to get my beauty sleep. Teldrassil is the main area in WoW for Night Elves. Oh, I've never been there with this character because this is a Horde character. This is a Blood Elf. But on my Draenei, I believe I've been there once or twice. Just passing through. Diabolical plans.
With honor.
What do you have there, Scout? Diabolical plans is what I have. Dreadlords, they plan to attack us here at Splinter Tree Post. Not while I still draw breath. Lucia crumples the plans in her fist. No, we will not allow this to happen. They are a blight upon our world. That was a very easy 1200 XP. Kerlina, you will see to it that this attack by the Burning Legion never comes to pass. Go and slay these dreadlords. Without them, the rest of the demons are essentially mindless. You will find Gorgonon... I'm not going to be ready for this quest. You will find Gorgonon in Demonfall Canyon, south beyond Fellfire Hill, near Manoroth's floating broken spear. Oh, I know exactly what it is. Bunch of fucking weird names of places I've never been to. And people I've never heard of. Diatherus the Seeker resides somewhere in the Barrow Den atop Demonfall Ridge. To find the ridge, look for a ramp up from Demonfall Canyon near the monument to Grom Hellscream. I know who that is. I don't precisely know who he is, but I've met him before. And then I could choose, 3,350 XP, and I can choose a ring that I'm not going to wear because none have enough intellect for me, or maybe Seal of Argus, plus 3 intellect. Increases damage and healing done by... Okay, that could actually be really good. Seal of Argus.
Farewell.
Farewell. All right, we needed a shopkeep. Ooh, where's the shopkeep at? None of these people keep shop. Here we go. What's up, Southern Mama? How was your 4th of July over there in North Carolina? I didn't hear a bunch of automatic stuff happening, but I assume it did. Yep, it looks like everything was repaired. And let's hit the old cleanup. Jamu, bro, my girl told me she did blah, 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 blah. Not going to read the rest of that. It's a troll post. Thank you for your time, sir. Good luck on another stream. My neighbor across the street said he spent at least his whole paycheck and then some on fireworks. I spent $30. This is Dad Bod Dane talking. For my kids, and I thought it was too much. I bought one multi-pack of sparklers, is what I bought. That was it. What up, Biddle? I haven't bought any fireworks in years, but when we did, it was about $100. That's a good amount. You get a lot of kaboomies and kablammies for $100. $30 probably about my price range, Dad Bod Dane. Although $30 in New Jersey doesn't go quite as far as it does in Louisiana or wherever the hell you are, where they hunt ducks. He makes good money. I'm guessing it would have been at least $2,000, potentially more. 5 big boxes of cakes. Cakes are what you're calling those firework launchers that shoot out. They look like the fucking Hellfire missile thing on the side of Arnold Schwarzenegger movie helicopters. Alright, we're going to sell these deckhand shirts. Sell. Sell. Finds one equipped. That should have been taken to the auction house. That should have been taken to the auction house. 5 gold worth of auction house right there. Let's get rid of the linen cloth that we'll never use again. And we're looking pretty good now. And you know what else we forgot to do? Dance at the pole. I don't think this area has a pole to dance around. Sadly. Does anyone know where the pole dance is around here? If there is one. Maybe there isn't one in Ashenvale. A fire? Could be here. I don't see any of those like repeatable quests. Dang, we got Screwad. We're missing out on 10% XP. The event is over? Really? So these things I just throw in the trash now? These burning blossoms? That event did not last long at all. I thought it was a whole summer-long thing. It was just 1 week. Lame. My bags are giving you anxiety? Why? Just because of how overfull they are? We're good now. We got 7 slots. A bunch of stuff I don't know what it is. Totemic beacon. I mean, who knows what these quests even are. Oh, I'm going too far. I think we could complete this quest pretty much no problem. This destroying the fell quest. We're not going to deal with those bosses that she was talking about. We're going back to this little level 30 area. A lot of stuff to kill here. Roaming fell guards, searing infernals, and those harpy looking things. Mana rock lashers. They're called lashers. Just like my lasher. So do you have another character? T-Bone, I do. I kind of hop back and forth between this blood elf and a Draenei mage that's level 31, 32? I forget how far we got. Yes, Rascal, this is the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. You hunt and eat anything in Louisiana. That's gross. I could think of some things that you wouldn't want to hunt and eat, but I bet Shin hunts and eats them. Those like little sludge monsters at the bottom of freaking dirty rivers. They eat those in Louisiana. Raccoon butts. I heard they eat raccoon butts in Louisiana. Louisianians, you strange folks. That's actually one of my favorite states to visit. It's one of the only states I've been to multiple times. Only like 5 states that's true for. And gosh, it's so nice in the different parts of the year. I've done Mardi Gras once, which, you know, you gotta be young to pull that off. You gotta be young to pull off Mardi Gras. I'm getting my butt kicked. This guy hits hard and the interrupts are brutal. But we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Want? Yeah, everybody, this is the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. I am on the Dream Scythe server, where we have a guild, in fact, which I haven't checked up on in a while, but we got 21 members. 21 members and growing on my guild. What else do we got to talk about this guild? Nothing really. We've got a Horde side guild, we've got an Alliance side guild in Dream Scythe, as well as in WoW Retail. In WoW Retail, I stream that at 1 a.m. Eastern. I stream this at 1 p.m. Eastern. And all I really have to tell you about that is that there's going to be a contest with a giveaway of in-game gold, but this is on the retail side. 250,000 gold for the winner of our housing design contest. So if you've got WoW Midnight and would like to join up into a fun social guild, casual guild, where we do a little bit of everything. Now is a great time to, because that contest is coming up soon, and there's also going to be an IRL giveaway and some sponsored products and things like that. Some things from the Dane Noodles collection as well. And that's about it. What was I doing? I was looking for food. It doesn't appear that I have any, so I got to start using bandages. No problem. That's what I'll do. Out of range, my butt. Get in range, pal. Alright, this quest is seeming to go smoothly and easily. And I'm batting above my average because all these things are level 30 in this forest, in this Ashenvale part of this part of Ashenvale, I should say. I still love my WoW Charlie. Who's a WoW Charlie, Mason? Are you calling me that other streamer? Because you think you're so clever? Let's see. What's the problem with the bags? You guys empty your bags down to near nothing and my bags give you anxiety? That's ridiculous. That's redunculous. You only need 7 slots at any given time. That's it. Anything else and you're... Yeah, listen, you gotta build your calf muscles. You gotta have some heavier bags. Can't go around with an empty bag. We're here for our fitness. We're trying to get stronger as a warlock. We're trying to like, level up. Where's the fun? I appreciate that, Mason. Thank you very much. Amanita! Waving hello with the bit gift. Thank you very much for the gift. We're fighting some big boys today. I'm just kind of looking at them for the first time up close. They've got a whole little head. Alright, so each time I fight one of these, I get down to about 40% health. Oh, I should not have drank the mana. I should just be doing... I'm going to move this bandage down here. Because that's kind of where my muscle memory is for healing. And now that'll be more likely that I'll use that. Thank you for the heart, me dad bod Dane. Rascals is asking, do you run content with your viewers? Sure I do. Sure I do. It's a little easier to do that when you're running a dungeon. But I do, you know, every now and then, viewers will pop into the world. They'll pass me by. I'll let them know if I'm comfortable with them joining me. Usually the answer is yes. As long as they know what they're doing with regards to, like, making sure I get XP and they're not too high a level where they're, you know, stealing everything from me. I'm happy to have people on screen. You know, and then the moment somebody makes, you know, an inappropriate comment and text on the screen, then they get blocked forever. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. And then in retail, I'm always playing with viewers because, you know, we've been doing dungeons for the last week. And in my first week of Mythic Dungeons ever, we eclipsed... What did we eclipse? 2,000 ELO. Not too bad. What am I missing here? He was never immolated? That's unusual. That's unusual. Oh, because he's immune to it. I'm wasting my first attack. Ooh, Barbarian Axe of the Tiger is worth a gold at the auction house. Nice. Nice. Do you know the difference between Louisiana zoos and all other state zoos? I would think the difference is that they allow you to have, like, illegal tigers and stuff. Isn't that where Tiger King was at? Florida or Louisiana, right? Is it the difference that they allow animal abuse? Sorry, Louisianans. I don't mean to insult you. I botched it again. I just did another immolate, which he's immune to. Oh, he's not immune to it. Good, good, good. He's not immune to it, but he didn't... Whoa! Fucking excuse me, dude. He didn't get very hurt by it. This guy's actually a little harder to fight than the Infernal, surprisingly. Am I not allowed to steal his soul? Because he's a demon? I think that's what just occurred there. I can't do this yet. When can I do it, man? How long between... Oh, there we go. Recently bandaged. That lasts a minute. Okay. I hit 2K rating already. Congrats, man. I'm 3550 IO on my... Holy cannoli. So IO, is that for raids in particular? When you say IO, it means for raids? And ELO is for Mythic Plus? Is that correct? Gotta drop some knowledge on me. I'm a little... But yeah, 2,000 in my first week. I had a little bit of help. I still haven't done all of the dungeons, so I've got more ELO to squeeze out. Niz08. What's your character name? And are you on Dream Scythe? Give us a follow, my man. In other states, you see an animal in an enclosure with a plaque that tells you about the animal. In Louisiana, you see the same thing, except the plaque also contains the recipe. How old's that Louisiana joke? Who wrote that? Rodney Dangerfield? I tell you, in Louisiana, they got zoos over there, but there's a recipe instead of a placard. Oh. That's where you're getting your material from? 1980s Rodney Dangerfield? Alright, I can't... No, I don't immolate him. It's just that my keybind is... for immolate is connected to my keybind for my pet attack, because that's my macro is. So I just took those off. We're doing good. Searing Inferno is kind of easy. IO is Mythic Plus? Okay. I thought it was ELO. ELO. I don't know about I. I thought I... What does IO stand for? Rascal? Niz heal? Flash. G. We love a healer. We love a healer, Niz. And thank you for the follow. 4th follow of the stream. Welcome aboard. Raider.io is the website to check your Mythic Plus rating. Okay, I see. So, like, to check other players' Mythic Plus rating, because I already have the Mythic Plus rating is shown to me in the game when I'm playing retail. No one in here knows Rodney Dangerfield except me and you. It came from one of your senators? I see. Alright, that's useless again. I gotta... Oh, he walked out of range. Son of a gun. Son of a demon. There we go. Hit him. WoW logs is how you check your raid parses. Yeah, I don't know what a raid parse is. I've never been on a raid. I've still not been on a raid. So, what we're thinking for the retail stream later... What we're thinking... Come on, what's going on here? Why is he all burny and stuff? He's being weird. Ooh, Shredder Operating Manual. Page what? Page 8. Ah, man. I have 5 and I have 8, but the other one is 10. This is 5 to 8. That's why I have no friggin' space. This quest is a bit of a pain in the neck. 4 more Felguards, 4 more Lashers. I'm done with the Infernals, so that part of the quest is complete. Raider.io shows your competitive standing in the world. Well, I guess when you're up to 3,500 plus, you would want to know that. But for the likes of me, I have no competitive standing in the world. So where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is a 3,500 IO? Like, are you top 100,000? Top 50,000? Or does it go by server only? Or is it more general? Tips, stay away from competitive play and enjoy the game. Somebody was asking me if I ever played hardcore. The answer is no, and the reason is because I agree with that tip. It's a little too unforgiving for my type of streaming. If I play hardcore and I die and I lose my character, nobody wants to see me start from level fucking 0 over and over again, and that's what would be happening. So, no thank you. I'm sure somebody would want to see it, but not the majority. Not the majority. Alright, we don't want to fight another Infernal. That'd be a waste of our time. We've already killed all 6. See if we can lure this Felguard over. I have kind of low health. I'll use a potion if I have to. I have the weirdest, like... You know what happened? My keybinds are good. But, unfortunately... I never find anything to mana tap anymore. It's like for the last, I don't know, 30 quests, nothing has had any... About to die? No, I'm alright. For the last 30 quests, nothing has had mana. So it's like, I've got mana tap on a really easy keybind up here at F2. Kind of that motion. But I never get to use it. In the world, you're like top 100,000, something like that at 3,550. Once you hit 3,600 or 3,700, you're in the top 30,000. Wow, so that 50 points, each point is like you're clearing 1,000 or so people. That's pretty wild. Each point on the elo above 3,550 is thousands of people. Just gotta wait a bit to fight this Felguard. Again, if you're just joining us, we're batting a little bit above our average here. We're level 28. We're taking on level 30 creeps. Fortunately, they're spread out enough that I've not double aggroed yet. But this is a pretty meaty quest because everything's dropping me 400 XP, 408 I've seen. And it's going to be a decent turn-in here in Ashenvale. What would the turn-in be worth? I don't know. Something good. Something decent. Not that one. Not that one. This one. It doesn't tell me. Why doesn't it tell me how much I'm going to get for this? Rats. Oh, well. If I go to here, it will. Questy will tell me. Yeah, 2,500 on top of it all. Nice. Nice, 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 Sharona. Heroic raid is an easy clear. Oh, I'm sure. I would like to do a raid just for the experience, but they take very long. Right? As I've been told. This guy's kicking my ass. Forget about any heroic raids. Right now, we're gonna have to Healthstone. We're alright. The Lasher. Oh, Nelly! He's ended that with 16 health. But yeah, 408. Bandage up. You know, I hear a heroic raid can take, you know, I don't know, 4 hours plus. So, we gotta really be in the zone for that. We gotta be in a situation where I clear a day. Speaking of dying in raids, it's gotten really hot. Let me turn on the air conditioner. It's raining here and there was no sun out all morning and it's been nice and cool in the house, but now the sun is out. Sun is shining, weather is cool, babe. Whatever Bob Marley says. Here to the rescue. Here I am. The normal raids were pretty quick. Shin, did you enjoy the raiding? Would you consider yourself a raider of the Lost Ark? You probably saw that in theaters. That's a she's old joke. Thanks for all the likes, by the way. Whoever's doing that, really appreciate it. We got over 1,000 on the TikTok. Appreciate that. You were carried through the raid and don't remember much. That's fair. That's fair. Hello to all the paying subscribers. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Thank you for sustaining our stream. Why does it feel like I'm not getting healed by this? I click it and then nothing happens. Does it only go up to a certain... That was weird. You saw that? Like, normally there's a long, like, kind of healing animation. She was just going like, and then she's done. What the hell? My health's going up, but I think that's just my demon armor. It's just expired. This is Classic 1328. In particular, the Burning Crusade Anniversary, which I stream Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Start Time for 2 to 4 hours. And then at 1 a.m. Eastern Start Time, I play WoW Modern. We have a community server with 150 people in it. We've got a Horde guild. We've got an Alliance guild, both in Dream Scythe. And we've got a Horde guild and an Alliance guild in WoW Modern as well, with contests coming up with real IRL and in-game prizes. So it's a good stream to follow. We're trying to grow through this slow period, aka the start of the summer, where people start going outside. Ew. What kind of betrayal to their nerddom goes outside? That's what I'd like to know. How dare you go outside, fellow nerds? Now this is normal. This is what it should have been the whole time. This long channel. But a couple times I clicked it and it botched. It was a botch job. The bandage doing. Come on. Arcane Torrent is a silence. Should I use that more? I guess I should. Has a 2-minute cooldown, but for something that's really casting a lot at me. Oh, good. We're done with the Lashers. All we need now are 2 more Fel Guards, and then we're ready to turn in. There's one over here and one over here. Boom. 1, 2. If I could get to them without a fight, that'd be ideal. What's making me use Succubus over a Voidwalker for soloing? So, in my experience, which is granted very limited, nevertheless, in my experience of playing the game, I've had a lot more fun with the Succubus. because the Void Walker tends to aggravate a second creep in areas where I'm very, set on only fighting one at a time. The Lasher basically has a fear that I could use in her, what's it called? Seducing, soothing kiss, right? So there's quite a few reasons for me not to have the Voidwalker personally. Now the Voidwalker's excellent in some circumstances. I'm gonna die. Oh, that's create. There we go. I was hitting create health stone thinking it was a health stone, which now I know that I don't have a health stone. So I better create one. As well as get that off my... Oh, there we go, there we go. It was a health stone? That's use the health stone. That's create the health stone. Am I still making lesser health stones? I don't make any big boy health stones yet? Surely that's a mistake. Where's my abilities? P? Where's health stones? Rank 2. 240 mana. Yeah, I'm using the correct one. Alright, we gotta steal a soul, but none of these things have souls because they're demons. Fair enough, personal preference always trumps meta for me anyway. Prefer someone to play how they want. Word up to that, Link. Word up to that. Yeah, listen, a lot of people come in here and they kind of heckle me about it. They're like, well, why are you using the Voidwalker? But you know what the truth is? Some of my other viewers, they say that I should have only been using Voidwalker up to a certain level anyway. And that I've surpassed that level, so... Whatever, different strokes for different folks. She does more DPS than the Voidwalker. So as long as I'm keeping to one-on-one, I'll eat the damage and Band-Aid. I mean, I have first aid, right? So why not put it to use? I have first aid for a reason. Dion Stoknov, thank you for the follow. 5th follower of the stream. Appreciate that. Good to get a streaming week rolling. Did we finish the quest? I don't remember. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We're not ready for Diatheris or Gorgonon. Let's head back to Splinter Tree and get this quest turned in. DMR, you're watching the Burning Crusade Anniversary, which is classic. I need to find some things with souls because I'm all out of souls. All out of souls. I mean, I'm sure... This is Link talking. I'm sure Warlock tanking was a thing at one point. Drain life and all that jazz. One of my first dungeons that I did... I don't know what level I was. 25, 26. The tank abandoned the game. Like, who knows what happened. Like, their mom called them. Maybe they were too young, you know? And I had to summon my Voidwalker and tank the rest of the dungeon. What's up, Fire is Dangerous? What's up, I Am Friendly? Welcome back. Maya, welcome back. Thank you for the heart me and the Go Popular. Are you back in your apartment yet, Maya? Maya was dealing with some bad landlord issues. Was feeling her pain. That boy Link, thank you for the follow. 6th follower of the stream. User says, saw Tool in concert. They see my poster. Posters. And the guitarist doesn't move the whole show. Just eyes closed shredding. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't walk around much. He kind of stays in his position. But plays well. Warlock tank was incredibly strong in Season of Discovery. I missed the boat on Season of Discovery. That sounded like such a fun concept. For those of you who don't know what Season of Discovery was/is, in EU it's still going. In North America it's concluded. But it was a version of Classic where it released in phases. Where you would only be able to push up to level 20 in Phase 1. Only to level, I think it was 30 or 40 in Phase 2. So on and so forth. So that you couldn't push and rush to the end game. You had to do those early level dungeons together, and you would stay there for a couple of weeks at level 20 doing all the level 20 content. It seemed like a really good concept. I think a lot of people really enjoyed it. I had a friend, IRL friend, who's very addicted to Season of Discovery. This is not hardcore Nada. This is the Burning Crusade Anniversary PvE Dream Scythe. Maya, you're in the process of suing the landlord? Good. Good. Get every penny that you had to spend in that hotel, you know. Get it back. You'll win. DMR said, I run a learning guild in retail. Ah, learning guild is useful. I have a different strategy for guilding. Even though I'm very much a know-nothing when it comes to WoW. I'm not a hard-on about it. You know, so I have a guild, and I bring in people who know way more than me. And I play with them on stream, and a lot of other new players watch the stream to watch me learn stuff. But running a learning guild seems like a discipline of a labor of love. Seems like not everyone would get a kick out of that. You gotta have some patience, DMR.
Go forth to victory.
To deal with players like me. That's better. There's nothing quite like ridding our world of a demon. And they make for worthy opponents as well. Unlike the weak races of the Alliance. Ho ho ho.
Strength.
Alright. We're doing pretty well. We've got... very far away. Is there there's some kind of dungeon over here. Black Fathom Depths, looks like, because it's called Black Fathom Villainy. Yeah, Black Fathom Depths. We're the final level where that's possible for us to do. Would that be... Should I do that? Or should I just keep questing? So I've got these water elementals here. That's worth 2,000. And then there's a quest line here that's worth 550 now, but 2,200 later. I think I'm going to go there. Where's that Tauren? There he is.
Tell me I hate you.
You may aid me. Do you have a Lamar's Donut where you're at? No, I've never even heard of it. I've never even heard of a Lamar's Donut. When I lived in Brooklyn, New York, we had an excellent donut shop. It was called The Donut Shop. Oh man, they were so dense and buttery, those donuts. But I never heard of Lamar's. Maya's watched the live for 400 minutes. Maya, you're a legend. I'm going to make a notepad to count how many times you say, I'm burning the Crusade Classic. Yeah. Yeah, that notebook's going to be filled with tally marks by the end of the year. You're just going to be flipping pages. You know, people have suggested, oh, put it on the screen. Then you don't have to say it so much, but then people stop asking. And you know what happens when people stop asking? The engagement goes down. Because some of these algorithms are pretty dumb. The way they work is like somebody typing a message gives me like a little point. Oh, good engagement. This user has people typing at them. Even if they're asking the same question over and over. Even if they're trolling me. No matter what's happening, just by sending a message on TikTok, it puts a little chink check mark. And there it goes. Okay, there's a little check mark for this guy. He's got engagement. Users are talking to him. So, it gives me something to say. Fills the air. So I'll never put it on the screen. And then once I get, you know, popular enough, people will continue to ask it. I'll keep getting the engagement, but I won't have to answer it. Because someone in the chat will answer. And sometimes they do. You know, but when there's 30 people in a chat, in one chat, I always have like 30 people watching as almost like my floor. But that's across 3 streaming apps, streaming platforms. Whereas when there's 30 people in one app, they answer for me, which is a delight. Let's go that way. There's big trees over there. Can I cut through over here, maybe? Yeah, maybe I could cut through over here. Maya, thank you for the noodle glow gift. Yes, Victorios, that is a Tool poster. That's why it says Tool on the top of it, you silly goose. I forgot to get food and water, man. Take this invite so I can give it to you. I have water. I don't have food. I've been using bandages. But I'll take it. I'll take the special delivery. I'll take the WoW Uber Eats. What a silly goose of me indeed. Yeah, I mean, big letters too. Sweet nectar and cod. Thank you. Appreciate that, General Mess. Appreciate that. Noodle Company. Some of the finest people on the planet. Some of the finest of Azeroth in Noodle Company. Let me tell you. Let's put it on my bar. Now I can rearrange that a little bit. Get the cod over here. There we go. Soundtrack's pretty solid over here. NGL. I gotta go through this guy. Raging Anarchist just subscribed on the red. Thank you, sir. Or madam. Anarchists come in both genders as I understand it. Alright, let's fight one. They're only level 24. I'm gonna have to fight them anyway. Make an easy short work of it. Always try to answer because I feel like so many people ask about the classic/retail. And same with what server are you on? Yeah, what server are you on is a big one too. Which it sucks that, you know, WoW Classic people can't play on every server the way they can on WoW Retail, because I think that really the stream would be more popular if everyone were able to join me on the same server. People want to be, they want to watch you on the same server they're on, you know, but it ain't always working like that. It's going to be a bad fight here. Maybe not. They're pretty low level. I'm just going to DOT everything. Hopefully keep my girl alive. She's pretty good. She's doing pretty good. Yeah, we're alright. We aight. 2 level 24s, no problem. No problem at all. Get a little crispy spider meat while we're at it. I'm trying to get to this this lake, but I seem to be on the wrong side of the mountain. Gosh, these things are all over the place. Warlocks were top in vanilla in BC. Let me tell you something, I love this warlock. There's so much to do and think about. It's definitely a harder character type to be than the mage or the hunter, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's so dynamic is the word I would use for it, whereas the hunter's not very dynamic, the mage is not very dynamic. And yet, although it's very dynamic, it's not impossible. You know, it's very doable. Alright, we need that infinite breath. What the hell happened there? Oh, that was Kalisica helping out. We got these elementals to kill. I've got 10 minutes of breath. Can you burn things underwater? You sure as hell can. That I like. That I like. Oh, these are going to be easy. Level 24. And good XP for finishing this quest, so worth it. And decent XP for killing them, as a matter of fact. Look at all these fishies. I like that I could burn them, because I'm burning them in their bodies, I guess. Forgot to drop me a stamina buff? That's okay. You didn't have to come back for that, but thank you. How new to WoW am I? This is my... Oh, this isn't my furthest along character in Classic. This level 28 character, and then I have a level 31 or 32 character. And that's as far as I've ever gotten through Classic of any kind. And then in Retail, I have one level 90 character. And I've been Mythic dungeoning for just 1 week. And that's, I've never been on a raid. That's the extent of my WoW experience. I play a little bit every day for many weeks now. 2 streams a day. Can you drink water underwater? No, right? No. That's alright. We're alright. I think I have enough mana. We're doing good under here. We're clearing this quest fast. Let's give myself some more unending breath. I just wish I could reclaim my mana. I mean, I'll just have to do it with life tap. Tideress. Ooh, a named character. Is there going to be a quest to kill Tideress? Because then I'll wait off on it. Otherwise, I'll kill him now if he drops something cool. Or she. What's the word on that? This is a warlock, Chris. Anyone know if Tideress has another, if there's going to be a quest that makes me kill Tideress, or if I should just kill it now? Can I steal a soul under here? I needed a soul, but it didn't give me one. Do these things not have souls? What has a soul? Gotta pay the troll toll to get into that boy's soul. I lost Tideress. Oh, there. Is it there? Is it there? Yeah, it wanders around. Dream Scythe, Daniel. All you have to remember is in Classic, threat is a real thing and line of sight is your friend. Yeah. Well, that much I know so far, DMR. Although certain classes are like the Warlock seems to be more forgiving when it comes to line of sight. Like the Mage, it's much more of a burden. This is an easy friggin' elite. It's not even really marked as an elite, or is this classic mark elites? I forget. With that little like. This thing was easy. Where did all its stuff go? Oh, it's floating. Where the hell is it? It's an unusual place for it to have dropped. That was a bit of a glitch. Befouled water globe. What do I get rid of? Unknown damaged crap? Yeah, we'll get rid of that. What's the befouled water globe? Begins a quest. The slain elemental has produced an intensely glowing globe of water. The contents of the globe are at best disgusting. It would be safe to assume that whatever has befouled the water of Mistral Lake is most likely present in the water of the globe. It's not exactly common knowledge who might be interested in such a find. Perhaps the person who originally sent you out to the lake might have an idea. Alright. Let's get rid of these lean wolf flanks. We have like no room for anything right now. Bags are terrible. How to make sure I set it in at least 2 platforms. Love my bags. Look at that. The satisfaction of hearing a billion items moving all around, jostling and jangling. Music to my ears. It was indeed an Always Sunny reference. I love Always Sunny. It's one of the funniest shows of all time. Of all time, I say. I'm into all those similar hardcore comedies. I like Always Sunny. I like South Park. I like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh, I didn't mean to jump out of the water there. You never watched It's Always Sunny? If you like the others I mentioned, you'll like it. Workaholics is one of my favorites. Workaholics is a little bit more like high guy humor. But they are all similarly like over the top. Which is not for the faint of heart. I don't expect everybody to like all those shows. Dadbot said South Park is the best. Workaholics was so... Workaholics was... They ended that show while it was still good. I wish they were more like It's Always Sunny, which, like... They refused to end the show. Oh, we gotta kill quite a bit more of these things. but they're all over the place and easy to kill, so no problem. And they're giving good XP. Workaholics is a rare gem, Zoe says. Yeah. What's with all these broken bracers? God, man. They don't even have a value. I guess because that's what they're wearing on their arms. So they have a high drop rate for broken garbage. I think that's what it is. Come on. Come on, no. There we go. Alright, alright. I've been needing a soul. Yep, more crap. I have so many, like, quest items. They're just clogging up my stash. I need to get to the auction house is what I need to do. I got an item in here worth 5 gold. It's big money here in WoW Classic. Not that I need it. Not that I need it. What's up, Patty? Sorry, I didn't get to say hi to you yet. This is Ashenvale, not Teldrassil. Patty, I think some of your messages aren't coming through again. All I saw was or Teldrassil. I assume you were saying, is this blank or Teldrassil? You gotta be careful about sending too many messages back to back. I think that's what causes some of the TikTok annoyances. Oh, we're done? We're done with the quest? Oh, wow, that was fast. Stone Talon standstill. Scout the gazebo. Alright, where's the gazebo? Over here. Will I face trouble in Classic WoW if I was a human warrior? The chat's gonna have to help me with that one, because I don't know what a human warrior is. What trouble would you expect? I mean, they say Fury Warrior is the meta. Did I scout it? What do I do in here? I'm scouting the gazebo. Now what? That's it? It just did it? Quest is over? Unusual. I have 2 turn-ins at Splinter Tree. Or I could keep going down here. Oh my gosh. There's a lot to do here, but I have so much stuff in my bags. It's a tough call. I think I'm going to press on with my limited bag space that causes some viewers anxiety. I don't want to fight him for no reason. I only sent a couple of messages. I don't know why my chat is acting up. I know, it's frustrating to me too. I don't want your chat to be acting up. I don't want anybody's chat to be acting up because now a lot of people think it's my fault. And they go, oh, you're not reading what I'm saying. It's like, that's never the case here. Not on this stream. You're going to need it if you want to train. I'm going to need what, General Mess? Tank Warrior? In Classic, I feel like... I don't know why you would have trouble. The game needs tanks. Guilds need tanks. So scouting it is just kind of like visiting it. As far as game mechanic goes. Gold. I'm going to need gold if I want to train. Yeah, well, I'm going to need this... Listen, we're 1.2 levels away from doing the Mount quest. Which I can't wait for. And actually, we probably have enough XP. No, not quite. From quest turn-ins, I was going to say. Just to get to level 29, but not quite the case. Not like he can try again. RIP? I don't know what you're talking about, Tap In. Try what again? There we go. Going the right way, right? This is the way to Stone Talon Peak. Yay. A little secret path through the woods. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque, as I do sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, ain't it the right way. Well, nobody's saying that that's a bad idea, I am friendly. Nobody's chiming in to refute that. And let me tell you something, when people have strong opinions about stuff, they're not quiet about them. So I think you'll be alright as a protection warrior. What race would you pick? Are you thinking Horde or Alliance? Because if you're going Horde, you gotta go Orc Warrior. No better warrior. I see. You're supposed to go in a cave, not up the mountain. Got it. I understand now. I understand now. Ah, we got a nice big group here today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 11, including many paid subscribers over on the widescreen. We've got 14 on TikTok, and we've got 10 on the red. Not too shabby. 34 people viewing us right now. It's decent. Very decent. Oh, I come in over here? I thought I came in up here. Well, I have no interest coming in down here. I guess I could go do Garenzo. I think I'll do Garenzo and then I'll just Hearthstone. Sounds about right for me. Garenzo, Hearthstone, Auction House. Sounds about right. Sounds about right to me. I hate being in caves where like the camera gets all like, I hate when it does that. The camera like flickers forward and just keeps happening and happening and happening. I'd rather just zoom in real tight so that doesn't happen, I guess. And then people be like, dude, you're too zoomed in. Gosh. Get over it. I'll zoom out when I can. You'd be better at fighting if you weren't so zoomed in. Yeah, I know. Should leave it like this the whole stream. This is so much more action-packed. This is basically Fortnite camera angle. Now, what were we fighting out here? We already did it all. We were kind of killing a little bit of everything out here once upon a time. But we're trying to get to Garenzo, which I'm not exactly sure how to do. These things are so weak, so they shouldn't even aggro to us if they're smart. If they're smart. General Mess, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. It's a nice little signal to the algo. Alright, there's too many creeps here. Go away. Go away. Alright, here's the Venture Company. That's a good sign. We're in the right place. There's a shredder there. Let's see what we can get up to here. This has been a long quest line, this Garenzo thing. Finally killing him. What letter was that? K? K shows me all my skills. I'm fluent in Orcish and Thalassian. How about that? I'm a polyglot. Almost maxed out wands. I didn't know wands ended at 140. Everything ends at 140. I thought it was 150. Only secondary skills go to 150, eh? Too bad I never was able to level up herbalism. I got it too late in the game. These guys are all too weak to fight me. Why does it say it's 12-11? Not where I live. Alright, do we just swim across here? Or how do we get into this fucking thing? I gotta come at it from the mountain? How the hell do I get up there? I don't think swimming is the way to go. I'll tell you that. Gotta get up this mountain. Let's try that. Won't let me zoom any further away. There we go. Why don't you use Zygor? Well, one, I don't know what Zygor is. Or Rested XP. What? You're trying to help, but I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what a Zygor is. It sounds like a pharmaceutical. Take your Zygor 3 times daily. Side effects may include being bad at WoW. I don't know. Never heard of it. Can't do something I've never heard of. Bro, you brainwashed me to activate my character. I see you've been getting my subliminal messages nice and well. Thank you. Glad to hear it. Thank you for confirming that the subliminals are working. The monad is the true force. And welcome back. Why not give me a follow? I am your cult leader after all. Alright, there's a bridge here. Glad I went the right way. It was inactive for years. Basically the fastest way to level. Well, I've been on stream for over an hour. Maybe I had rested XP. I was in and in when I turned the game off. But we've been playing already for a long time. Wow, this guy throws dynamite fast, but it doesn't hurt. He can throw it all he wants. This place is noisy. What's up with that? Not in my line of sight. Could have fooled me. Google Zygor and RXP. You will thank me later. Are they add-ons? What's up, Fuego? I was level 70, now I'm 60 or 58. You'll get it back. Which version of Classic are you playing, Monad? I think give me a soul. These guys are just too low level. I'm gonna need to drink a little milk. Alright, I'll keep them in mind. Zygor and rested XP. I mean, I have so many add-ons already, but what's one more? What's one more add-on among friends? Oh yeah, that's useless. He doesn't have a soul. He's too weak to have a soul. I gotta lower like the sound effects in this area or something. They're obnoxious. These guys barely drop anything. A flask of oil. Useless. Crappy old meat. Let's get this, what would that be? Ambiance? Nope. Effects? Yeah. Just gotta reduce the effects noises while we're here. They're a bit out of control. I don't want them to stay this low though because I like the effects. Too bad that's not ambiance. What are you enjoying more, retail or the Burning Crusade? I like them both. It's not a cop-out, I promise. I like them both very much. I like that I play both of them. I would get bored if I had to play one on both of my daily streams. You know, if I had to play one from between 4 and 8 hours a day, I'd be a crankier person. And because I get to play 2 to 4 hours of Classic, 2 to 4 hours of retail, I think that's the right layout for my personality type. You know, it's almost like you're playing 2 different games. So, why play one when you can play 2? Lorenzo, where are you? Oh, speak of the devil. Except he's not the devil. I'm kind of the devil. Not in my line of sight. Dead. Resisted that, actually, huh? Gorenzo. Resisting Shadow. Should see one more try. Not worth it. He's resisting kind of everything. Can I immolate this guy? I didn't see what happened when I did that. Yeah, he can be immolated. You've got a soul for me, I think. He's getting away. Yes! Nicely done. I miss doing PvP, Paige says. Well, then come on back and do it. What is this little thing? A little pet. Popped up out of nowhere. He, like, summoned it? Unusual. Alright, we survived the boss and 2 other things. But we are absolutely out of... I should be applying this, huh? Or save it for a dungeon, maybe. I got nothing to throw away at this point. I guess these weak mana potions, that's still helpful in a pinch. Alright, where's the homie's body? Where'd he run off to? There he is. Oh my god, this is a very dangerous place to walk. Now let's get out of here and get our effects back on. Alright, can you die? Appreciate that. Let's get Gorenzo's metal arm. Boom! Now, is there any reason to continue walking this path? Maybe. Maybe there's a little treasure. I'm gonna give it a shot. Because you never know. I mean, you know, but I never know. Certainly possible that you've done this 1,500 times over the last 20 years, but I have not. Oh yeah, look, there's a little salesman over here. How about that? Wouldn't you know, there is a little secret at the end of the path. Oh, of course he has a pet. Because, you know, just waste that little bit extra of my time here. Just waste that little bit more time that I didn't need to waste. Hello.
I got what you need.
Well, I got what you need because I've got to get rid of a lot of stuff, my friend. I'm just overburdened with junk. And it's not even worth waiting to get to the auction house for like a couple extra silver for that gold bar. Some of this stuff is worth waiting. This stuff I'm going to put in my bank account. What's this? Minor mana oil. While applied to target weapon, it restores 4 mana every couple seconds. That's awesome. That's from Klesiga, I think. Somebody gave me that. Increased swim speed, but it's only for 20 seconds. And yet, it's worth a gold at the auction house? Well, I'll be damned. This crate with holes I've had forever. I guess all I can really get rid of is wool. I have nothing really to sell. Long tail feathers, I get rid of those. Anything else? Old bandages? Yeah, we'll get rid of old linen bandages and linen. That's it, we need space. We're overburdened here. We're heavily laden.
Glad I could help.
If I jump into the water, will I die? Because it's a long journey home. I won't die, right? What up, Nelsons? Nelson's Guides Flies. Can I Geronimo this? Can I Geronimo this, or is it going to be a big mistake? The chat's not telling me if it's a mistake, so here we go, Geronimo! Yeah, nice. Love it. As long as you hit water, you're okay, Fuego says. Good. That's what I was hoping. Now I should use that swim faster, but it's only 20% faster. Nah, I don't need to swim faster. Country Mac from Always Sunny. Why are you saying... I'm seeing that with no context, Zoe. I know we were talking about Always Sunny earlier, but other than that, I'm seeing that with no context. Here we go. Let's get across the water here. Look at that thing. Monster. Do 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 do. Alright. Let's get to the trail here. Over yonder. And turn in Garenzo. The trouble in the deeps. In the black fathom deeps. Look at this thing. It's like a house. I don't know why it has a house window. It's a little bit of a strange aspect of the design. It's clearly a machine, but then it has like a little home window. Where's my, oh, she didn't make it down. I better summon her. Sorry, Country Mac was an episode with Mac's cool cousin. Oh, I don't remember. So many seasons, so many episodes of that show. Dane, when are you gonna review Milk Steak? What the hell is Milk Steak? Milk Steak? Fist fight. You're speaking Greek. Milk Steak. Milk is milk and steak is steak. Never the twain shall meet. Never the twain shall meet. Keep your milk away from my steak. Neffy Bat says, yum, I love milk steak. That's also from Always Sunny. You guys have some fucking memories. I've seen every episode. I don't remember them. Something was affecting my memory when I was watching some of those episodes. Not sure what it could have been.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what up, Ziz? Sputter Valve will want some sort of proof that Garenzo's dead. I think his mechanical arm will probably do. Here you go.
Have a good one.
Look at that thing. It'd take a gnome to come up with something like that. I can't understand why you'd cut off an arm and replace it with that when you could just keep both arms and add a third. Gnomes, I tell you. At least Garenzo's out of commission. Hopefully that'll be enough proof and Sputter Valve will assign me to one of the Tinkers Union workshops in Gadgetzan. Or maybe even undermine. And I'm going to get an engineer's cloak that I'm not going to wear. Can I see how much they cost? Both are kind of not going to sell for much at the auction house. I'll take the draftsman's boots just because maybe those will...
Be good.
Maybe those will actually be worth something. Let's see. Ooh la la, cat and bag. Thank you for the follow.
Cat and bag 9 just followed.
Appreciate that very much and welcome to the stream. You know, I learned yesterday that the average WoW streamer on the widescreen app has only 6 viewers. That's the average across all of them. Now, of course, some people have 2,000, right? But the average is 6. So we've been above average for a couple weeks now, which is kind of a delight for my mind. But we can't settle for measly above average. We've got to keep pushing the needle. We've got to grow, damn it, grow! What was I looking for? Nothing? Did he give me something? He gave me that fucking item. Where is it? He gave me these boots. And they're worth nothing at the auction house. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, that's it for this fella. The trouble in the deeps. Should we Hearthstone out of here? Probably. Let me put all this shit in the auction house and then we'll get back to questing. I think that's the right play. Wait a second. Splinter Tree Post doesn't have an auction house. Splinter Tree Post is Ashenvale, isn't it? Yes. Where I have 2 turn-ins. But I'll come back to that. Damn. I gotta hop on a flying griffin of some kind. Alright, we'll go around this mountain. Hi, big fan, been watching you for a bit. Then why haven't you followed yet, Enginny? It's always the question when people tell me that. that they don't follow, but they've been watching me for like a few days. Thank you. But the follow, you know, that'll make sure that you could watch it again. I don't remember Milk Steak, though. I really don't remember it at all. Wow, this guy's running fast. Envious of that running speed. Very envious. Alright, we gotta make this right. Doesn't he know that you don't run? You gotta run on the hypotenuse of the triangle? For all that running speed, he doesn't know about hypotenuses. Makes me the smart one. Fistfight says I was probs really high when I was watching It's Always Sunny. No. I'm talking about. Nobody gets high to watch Always Sunny. It's impossible. That would make it too funny. Rose is asking if I've determined my main in Classic. And the answer is no. Still kind of... Because people keep telling me, oh, the mage is going to be awesome. You're going to be blizzarding stuff. It's going to be an AoE farm. You're going to be leveling so fast. It's going to be so awesome. And I'm like, alright, when does it get awesome? When the fuck does the mage get awesome, chat? I don't know. Hasn't happened yet. But then the Warlock is just more of like a pleasure to... Do I go this way? It doesn't look like that's the way I go. No. Taking a premature turn. Here we go. There it is. Mage is OP in Classic. See, there you go. Fuego is saying that the mage is OP. And yet I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. The Warlock, I'm enjoying much more. Even though I'm definitely not as good because it's less simple. And then, as far as... Where am I? I'm trying to get to the horsey. Not horsey, whatever that is. The fucking... The foot. They're all different, so sometimes I say bat, hippogriff, griffin. Who the hell knows what this one is? This is hippogriff? No. Chimeras? What the hell are those? What are those things called? A chimera? I see this guy often. Because Brutal Noodles. I'm like, huh, there's another Noodles clan.
Greetings.
There can only be one.
May the
And that's
eternal
Noodle
sun
Company.
shine
How may I aid you?
Orgrimmar, I guess, would be good. Yeah.
Be careful.
Let's get to the big city. Hey, Queen Luxess. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. But this is your first time on the WoW Classic stream. A little bit different vibe here. A little bit of a different vibe. What can I say? A little less action-packed. Put it that way. Traditionally, they're wyverns, but in WoW, they're wind riders. Okay, this thing? This is a wyvern in most fantasy? Okay, I'll take it. So a wyvern is the scorpion tail, lion head, and bat wings? What's a chimera? It's gotta be something similar. I thought the chimera had the scorpion's tail, but does it have a bird head? I'm not sure. Patty says, I really love it when you sing. I'll keep that in mind, Patty. I'll try to sing more often. Different streams have different levels of singing because it's all about what condition my vocal cords are in. I just stopped by to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. Or was it what condition your condition was in? I don't remember. It's a good song, though. It's a good classico. It's a manticore. Chimera have 3 heads. Huh. They're wyverns here, too, OG0 says. In Warcraft 3, they're called wyverns. Is it a manticore, a chimera, or a wyvern? Okay, which one is it? We know it's not a griffin. A wyvern is a reptilian dragon, 2 legs, bat wings. This isn't reptilian. Thank you for the "you're awesome," Patty. Yeah, this is Nintendo, Omega Tank, 100%. You're going off of Dungeons and Dragons lore. Yeah, well, that's why that person was saying traditionally versus WoW. I don't know. Sometimes that doesn't always line up. WoW steals a lot of stuff from other properties. Don't let Blizzard know that's how I feel. I mean, there's literal chocobos in this game by another name. Incognito, I think wyvern just has to do with it having claws and paws on their wings versus a dragon has 4 individual legs and wings. So this wing is attached to the arm is what you're saying, whereas the dragon, the wings would be attached to the back separate from the arms. Interesting. I don't know, Incognito. That's a deep cut of fantasy knowledge. We were talking about It's Always Sunny earlier. Fistfight said, I just huff glue and eat cat food when I watch Always Sunny. Well, that's right on theme to the show. So I understand why you would do that. Bored as hell. You don't have to apologize. It's all a rolling conversation in a live chat. No need to apologize for missing something. Rory said, I bought that stupid rocket mount from the trading post and it made me happy. Why are you calling it stupid? It brought you joy. There's nothing more intelligent than that. Are we almost back? This was a longer flight than I thought it was going to be, not gonna lie. Not NGL. Thought it was going to be a bit shorter of a flight. Really did. Oh, we are up to 40 viewers across the streams, which is a delight and a pleasure. Thank you for being here. I am Dane Noodles. I stream 8 times a week. 8 times a week. We stream Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Start Time for WoW Classic, the Burning Crusade Anniversary. You're here. You're watching it. I've been live for an hour and a half already. And we have a Horde Guild in Dreamscythe. We have an Alliance Guild in Dreamscythe. And then at 1 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Thursday, I play WoW Retail, Modern, Midnight, whatever you like. Where last week, for the first time ever, I hit level 90. And for the first time ever, I started doing Mythic Plus dungeons. And I already have a plus 2,000 elo in just 4 streams of playing. So, oh, there's a chocobo. There's a chocobo. Speak of the devil. Speak of the intellectual property theft. And there it shall be. Oh, the spiral staircases in this game are headache-inducing, aren't they? Aren't they? All right, is this the auction house right here? Or is that the bank? Because we need the auction house right away. That's the bank. Okay, if that's the bank, where's the auction house? I've forgotten.
Glory to the Horde.
Do I have anything in my mail? No. Auction house, anybody? Anybody know how to get me there? I'll just talk to this dude. No? No? These are high overlords. They are not guards. Here we go. There's a guard. There's a guard. Auction house to the right of the bank if you're looking at it. Looking at it to the right. This one? That should be it. That's a little PV. Yep. Cool. Thank you very much, Ungracefuls. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Very much. Very much. It's crowded. Alright, auctionator, full scan, please. Full scan, please. Order up. See what our items are worth. Auctionator is an add-on, if you're not familiar with it, that scans your inventory and scans the, more importantly, the auction house to show you what the least valued item of that type is, so that you can set a price that, if you want, undercuts it or is equal to the lowest potential cost item. So you can make some quick, fast money. in the auction house without having to search up everything individually to know what the price action really looks like. Rose Kami says, Mage is OP, but boring in my opinion. That's my problem with it. Like, people are equating the damage that you can do with fun, and I don't know that that's going to be how I feel about it. I think I might want to spend more time with my Warlock and then maybe boost because I have a boost that hasn't been used. Maybe boost a Hunter since I'm already, you know, near expert level with understanding how to use my Beast Mastery Hunter, and just make a classic Hunter on the Alliance side so that my Alliance character is a character that I think is a little bit more fun than the Mage. I don't know. Hunters are pretty fun, not gonna lie. I like it on retail, but then people make fun of me. Oh, that's the tutorial class. Well, that's what I have to say to you. Fun is fun. Okay, auctions. Let's see what we got. We've got useless boots that are worth nothing. We've got a Dervish Cape of the Monkey worth a very small amount. I'm going to undercut it big. Sell for 12 silver less. It's only worth silver. Who cares? We've got Drake Wing Bands. Oh, Nelly. Now, those are worth a pretty penny. Let me show you so you can see them in the center here. Drake Wing Bands are worth 3 gold. So 3 gold, 14. We're going to start at $2.99. And we'll sell it for 3 even. Okay. This is worth 45 silver. That's pretty much nothing. Let it go for 35. 34, whatever. I typoed, and that's your pleasure. This is worth 1 gold. Easy peasy. Start the bidding at 89. Sell it for 95. Done. It's worth 70 silver. Put it up for 50. See if it sells. 55 to buy it now. Okay, that frees up some space. Everything else is, look at all these quest items. Quest. I'm overladen. Overburdened and overladen with quest items. Should I sell the swimming stuff? It's worth a lot, man. And I just don't care to have faster swim speed. What's the true reason that that costs a gold 72? Is there some special quest that you need to have it for? Would I be making a mistake by selling that? I don't know why they talk down on hunters. Hunters and monks are your favorite, Fuego? I think they talk down. Tyler says sell it. I think they talk down because auction items. So if that's 172, then I need to start at 250 is a fucking steal of a deal. And buy it now for 3 is still a deal. There you go, done. That takes care of that. They talk down on hunters because it's easy. It's an easy spell rotation. That's how I feel about it. It's an easy spell rotation. Wool, if I leveled bandage, I might have to do a few more bandage levelings. Let's see. Good call out though. Yeah, I still can. I can still level that. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if this gets me up. Do I level wool all the way to level 150? Or does it stop at some point and then I gotta get an upgrade? I gotta get like heavy wool bandage, right? That would make sense. Sell all the scrolls for money? I do use these scrolls. Well, oh no, agility and strength I don't use. Good call out. Yeah, there's a few things that I don't use. They're not worth enough though, dude. Who cares? 12 fucking silver is meaningless. I'll just use them. I'll just use them when they're so valueless. Queen Luxess the Third says, I feel like playing some classic and go back to the good old days. Might roll with a protection warrior or even another bear tank for my classic journey. Make sure you join on Dream Scythe, Queen. Join Dream Scythe in Burning Crusade Anniversary. We are still gaining. We're now level 132 in first aid. Hey, money used to be hard to get in WoW back in 06. It's still hard to get in WoW Classic, Wraith, but in retail it's effortless. Billy, I'm about to turn 29 any minute now. With the next quest turn in, I should be level 29. So I'm almost ready for the mount on the Warlock. I have a specific memory of a random level 60 giving me 500 gold for no reason in vanilla. That's awesome. That's a happy time. That's a happy memory. Level 137. Let's go. We got lucky with those. We just went from 132 to 137 like by the each. 138. I've been very, it's not random for me for people to give me money. They show up to the stream chat, they like the stream, and they want to support my journey. See, Billy Duck just said I have 600 gold on TBC if you need some. Thank you, Billy Duck. I do appreciate that. But right now I got 300, so I'm good to go. Because even that's enough for pretty much whatever I need to do, which is really only one thing, and that's training my... Do I have 21 wool? No, I only have 20 wool. Training my mount. My mount training. Heavy wool I could get soon. I'll take a look, Tyler. I am an Orgrimmar. I should go to the trainer. I think I did my level 28 training, but not my first aid training. So level 140. All right, let's hang on to that. Let's find the first aid trainer, shall we? There's not enough fucking Stormwind in the Alliance side. They have more people ready to help you. These guys, you got to go to specific stand-arounds. Profession trainer, please. First aid, please. Next to the Spirit Lodge in the Valley of Spirits.
For the Horde.
Okay. Is that... I gotta go up, right? Yeah. I gotta go up. Here, I believe. And then make a left. Yes. So they still have the original Warlock mount quest? Yes, they do, Wraith. Yes, indeedy. Oh, dude, same. Some random 60 gave me 40G in vanilla, just enough to get riding. Yeah, that's awesome. And because gold is hard to get, that it's meaningful. It's even still meaningful. Alright, I went the wrong way. It was not up here to get to the Valley of Spirits. It must be a tunnel? Oh, it's up that. It's that fucking thing. It's even higher up. Can I go through here? Yes. Classic The Burning Crusade Anniversary on the Dream Scythe server is what I'm playing right now. Horde side. Valley of Spirits, Valley of Spirits. Oh man, I need to get on Night Slayer. I'm bad at WoW, but love PvP and WPvP. No, not for me. I'm not getting ganked on stream. I'm not getting fucking clubbed in the head by Fury Warriors every time I try to play for your viewing pleasure. You have fun with that, Wraith. Okay. Not that one. Never been here. I've literally never been to this section of Orgrimmar, ever. I think it's this one. If right-click the questy emblem, you can set it to show your professions on the map. Which one's the questy emblem? No, I don't see the questy emblem. Is that it? There's too many fucking things here. There's questy. So you said, right click it, and then I could just show. Oh, that's fucking great, man. Thank you. I've never done this before. Huge call out. Appreciate it. Thank you, Billy Duck. WARLOCK Wayne of Brackenwall Village in Dustfallen Marsh sells a manual that you will need to study in order to improve your skills. Is that so? Alright, heavy wool bandage. Beautiful. Should have been doing this the whole time. And then I'll get to silk at 150. But it's hard to find silk. And I'm almost all out of wool, so I made a mistake making all those non-heavy wool bandages. But you live and you learn. Not a big deal. Let's make it as everything that I can, which is 11 of it. Oh, it takes 2 to make one of these. 141. Yeah, we're gonna be all out. 142. And finally, we are all out of wool. 143. And how are we doing on the actual bandages? We've got probably way too many now. Yeah, we've got fucking 45 is too many for my liking. Just a waste of space. There's a quest over here. A donation of silken will not. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Mage can port me to Dustwallow, yes. For what cause, my friend? I don't even know what Dustwallow is. Silk is super cheap, wool is expensive. Really? Is that because you need the wool to train up and so it gets sold on the auction house more readily? Alright, well, I'm just gonna... I don't think there's anything left for me to do here. I am going to have to come back here in order to do... No, that's level 30. I'll have to come back here. So yeah, I'm not in a rush to get back here. I'm just going to get the hell out of here. Didn't the NPC say you had to go there for a manual? I think he was full of shit, man. I'm already training in it. So if that was the case, he's saying old information. Old information that we don't have to worry about. Annifer. This is classic WoW, yes. Yes, indeed. If you haven't already and you're new to the stream, we've got about 50 people watching us right now across the 3 places that I stream live. I do that 8 times a week. Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time is when I start the WoW Classic stream here on Dreamsight, the Burning Crusade Anniversary. And we do have a guild. It's called Noodle Company, and you can join it on the Horde or Alliance side. A lot of good people in that guild. It is very casual. And it's a lot of fun for new and old players alike. We also have a community server. The link is in my bio wherever you're watching, or my About Me. We've got 150 members there on both retail players, classic players, veterans are there, new players are there. It's a great experience. We're going to be running contests soon with IRL and in-game prizes, including my WoW retail housing design contest, if you've got WoW Midnight, where we are going to be giving away 250,000 in-game gold, courtesy of one of my viewers. And we are going to be also giving away some IRL prizes. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Let's get out of here. Hearthstone to the Pine, please. What level is my first aid? 142. So do please follow if you haven't already. Jason, you are the 7th follower of the day on TikTok. Thank you very much. Official Rec, I'm on Red app, TikTok, and the widescreen popular streaming app. Can't say them. TikTok wouldn't like that. Algorithm's very strict. You got to use the context clues to figure it out. But if you want to watch widescreen, there is a widescreen on that particular platform.
Zug zug.
Zug zug.
Strength.
Yeah, I heard that someone tore up the lake out there like a dust devil through the barrens. From the sound of it, too, we might be able to set up a possible observation area out there to keep an eye on our Alliance friends. Well, that is if we can keep it on the down low. Looks like you ended up being quite useful after all. The transports between here and Stone Talon should have an easier time of it. Take this, you've earned it. Level up?
Victory.
Level 29, baby. Let's go.
Farewell.
I found this
Babu.
befouled thing from one of the elites. You find a nasty ball of water and decide to bring it to me? Who am I, the Earthen Ring or something? Actually, that does give me an idea. Perhaps you do need the Earthen Ring for this. I mean, if it helps clear up the situation at the lake for good, then I'm all for it. You know who they are. I don't.
For the Horde.
It's a shamanistic group dedicated to studying and preserving the elements. They've forgotten more about crazy old gods, ancient legends, and lore than most scholars will ever know. Lucky for you, I know someone in the Earthen Ring here in Ashenvale. Head over to Zoram Gar Outpost on the coast of the Zoram Strand. Show Genu Sancre what you found. How can he pronounce that fucking French word? This orc. If anyone can figure out that globe's significance, it'd be him. And then I'll get a soft cape, which does increase my intellect.
Farewell.
That's useful. Now, where does that guy live? way out there. I've never even been there to Zormstrand. It's because it's such a long-ass walk. But I'll take the Wind Rider. Alright, there's nothing to do in between. Correct. Nothing to do in between at all. Boop, 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 boop.
Ogra.
Fly me to the Sunrock Retreat. I'm here. Oh, do I not have that yet?
Farewell.
I don't have it yet, gang. It's gonna be a walk. It's gonna be a walk. If you had one sentence to describe your experience in Classic WoW as a first-time player, how would you describe it? Okay, one sentence. Let's see. This is a good challenge. This is a good challenge. Classic WoW is a slow-paced but lore-heavy experience whereby, as a player, I have found that a mount would make it much better, comma, and find that it does take a bit too long to get to the mount, comma, and yet is still very fun in many moments, comma, however, comma, playing it on a live stream has enhanced it because I get to talk to people while doing boring things like going on extremely long, slow walks. Period. How you like my answer, Official Rec? That's my sentence for you. Do I have an add-ons list? I do. It is on my community server, my Discord. The link is in my bio. It's in the frequently asked questions section. Screenshot of all my add-ons, both for retail and classic. What up, Andre? I saw a message from Patty. Why don't I see it now? Why don't I see it now? People farm Scarlet Monastery, and there's a lot of silk cloth. So it's supply and demand why silk cloth is cheaper. What level is your first aid? I already explained that. Patty, I will buy the game again in December, and I'll join that server and your guild. Awesome. Why December, Patty? Just curious. Why are you waiting till December? Are you on a... Oh, it's your Christmas present to yourself. What are you going to do, get like a year subscription? Zug Zug, 0 dopamine. Loktar Ulgar, Baladash Malanore. So it's a multi-faction guild. Do a contest. Escort a level 1 as far as possible till they die. As like a race. Who's the level 1? Me? Wouldn't the level 1 incidentally level up, though? It does sound fun. I want to do stuff like that for sure. It's not that it's a multi-faction guild. It's that I have a separate guild by the same name on the Horde side and on the Alliance side. You can't have a cross-faction guild in WoW Classic, so they do have to be separate. On retail, they don't have to be separate, but I still separated them because there's certain little achievements you can't get. In December, you get your holiday bonus at work. Fantastico. May it be a big one, my friend. Mi amiga. Grande dinero. Bonus. What spec? Frost. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not on my mage. Demonology. Whoopsie. Start up the Lambert fetus. We going on a road trip. I've never seen that mount. But, yep. We're halfway. It's not too bad. There's no creeps to deal with on this path, so... that I'm happy about. No, I need one more level to get the mount, Wreckatraff. What's up, Moja? I'm doing good. How are you? Would I like another theological question? I don't think the first question was theological, but you can give me another question, yes. Lamborghini Fides? Lambo Fides? I don't know that reference at all. I know what a Lamborghini is. Lambo Fetites? I think it's Lambo Fides, but he wrote Lambo Fetus. It's very different, very different. I read it how I see it, folks. I read it how I see it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to get this flight path. Unfortunately, there's like, I have so many quests I just haven't done. I gotta abandon a bunch of them. The Baron's level 19, like that's a waste. Level 19. It ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. What else do I got that's low level? Oh, we're at a crossroads here. I gotta go right. What else do I got? A Husband's Revenge. Kill Valdred Morai. Where's that? That's a level 20 in Silverpine Forest. Now we ain't gonna do that. Abandoning that. Okay, what's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm in Night Elf territory? I can't go through here. These things will obliterate me. That was a close call. Okay, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. No wonder people think Ashenvale looks like Taldrassil. It's Night Elf territory. I've been here with my mage. I better get ready for battle here. Yeah, that was a close one. I guess because I didn't touch the bridge. I think the bridge probably starts the aggro. Luis Villarreal says, great game. I just got hella confused during mid-game. Oh, it happens to the best of us. Nothing to be ashamed about. Rogue had a battle chicken, but I didn't... But you didn't use it because it gave you away in PvP? Battle chicken. You mean a chocobo? All the greens you can essentially abandon. The greens? Oh. There's a lot of greens. There's a lot of green quests. I was looking for grays. But I guess you're right. I suppose you're right. Yeah, I've got a lot of yellow ones. I've got room for 5 more quests, so we'll see what I'm going to pick up over there. How many there are to pick up, that is. Not sure it's going to be necessary yet to abandon quite so many. Well, what's your question, Rick? Hit me with the next one. Hit me with your next question. Fire away. The companion pets. Each of my toons had one. Mage had a green-winged macaw. In WoW Classic, there's companion pets? That sounds very WoW modern. That sounds very WoW modern. Oh. Oh, my neck has been bothering me for like 2 weeks. Probably because I have to keep my neck looking this way for all my chats. Druid had a Mulan dragon. Keefcake says, yeah, cats, birds, children's week, you get a pet turtle. Well, I have a cat on my mage. But it's just like a little useless cat. Just kind of, it's just an aesthetic thing. Just kind of follows you around. I've got this thing. It doesn't fight, it doesn't help in any way. It just kind of takes up space on the screen. They're not. They're all pets are just useless. Yeah, that Pokemon thing. I couldn't be bothered with it. It seemed like a complete waste of time. Fuego dropping some gifts on me. Thank you so much. Bunch of noodle glows coming in. Coming in hot. Thank you very much. 20 noodle glows. That's the community gift that was unlocked. Thanks to everyone who's gifted in the past. I'll wait till we get to the road, I guess. I don't want to go off the beaten path in an area. There's nobody here. There's like a beautiful wild buck, but there's nothing else. There's no enemies. It's an unusual area. No spiders, no monsters, no Alliance Bastardos, nothing. There is a nightmare flower in there from Plants vs. Zombies. It's like a crossover thing in WoW retail. I don't know. I can't be bothered. There's enough game that I don't need more game. Like, I don't need a game within a game. I never really liked games within a game. The only game within a game I ever really loved was the card game in Final Fantasy VIII. That's it. Anything else? Alright, here's finally a wolf. They're too weak. The card game in Final Fantasy VIII was pretty amazing. Pretty exceptional. Anything else I never liked? Triple Triad is in FF14 as well. Oh, wow. They just brought it back? That's awesome. Don't give me a reason to spend monthly on another MMO, though. Let's pretend I haven't heard that. Let's pretend I haven't even heard that. Because I love that game. Used to read the game manuals to frickin' figure out where to get the best cards. I would have to have a backup save. I would go lose my card. I would flip out. I would have to start back over. Make sure I didn't... Because you lost your cards. If you lose a card game in Final Fantasy VIII, they steal one of your cards. And that's how you acquire new cards, by stealing one of their cards. Blitzball and FF10. Yeah, I am telling you I don't like Blitzball and FF10. Of all the things not to like. Okay, wait. I didn't realize this path doesn't lead to this beach. So we're going to get this Twilight correspondence, and then we're going to walk south to the beach. Noodle streams for FF14. I would love to see it, Zoe says. Oh, boy. Listen. Let me try to get popular with a popular game before I try to get popular with an unpopular game. I got enough of a headache trying to get people to watch this stream. If I do it on a game nobody plays, that'll be a doozy. All right, who drops this item? None of these are marked by Questy. Twilight Firesworn. Is he immune to fire? No. Good. Jock Crispy! Thank you for the heartbeat! Skill in wands increased to 140. Maxed out wands. I don't see this Twilight person. I don't see this Twilight person anywhere. I'd hate to leave this area when I've got this quest to pick up. I don't see any Twilight person over here. Whoa, what's this? That's a locked footlocker. That's for rogues, as I understand it. Jock Crispy with the 3 finger hearts and the donut. The Twilight was for the event, and you think it's over now? So Questy needs an update. Got it. Well, thank God somebody said that. Appreciate that, Zoe. What is my favorite and least favorite aspects of classic World of Warcraft? My favorite aspect is the pace of learning your class. As a new player, learning the class is one of the most important things I have to do. It's one of the most interesting and fun things that I have to do. And in WoW retail, the pace of play is a little too fast to really understand your character type, your class type, your racial abilities, all that stuff, all the skills, your focus, everything just happens too fast. In Classic, the pace is really appropriate for that. My least favorite aspect is not having a mount until level 30. As you can see right now, the game would have been made a little bit more fun if right now I was riding a mount, because I just walked across this entire map from here, this long and winding road, to here, and having a mount would have made it more enjoyable, to say the least. Jock Crispy, thank you for the donut. Title gifter for you. And the noodle glow. Fuego, thank you for the let 'em cook. And yet you should let me cook. The gold boxing gloves. And 9 goats. Weighing in at 199 pounds. We don't know what he weighs. The reigning, defending, gift-giving champion of the stream. With the golden boxing gloves. It's Fuego! Oh, I know where we are now. I remember this bongo music. Show me where I can fly. Awesome.
Dabu.
Dabu to you. Dabu to you. Got some turn-ins in here. Let's do it. Excuse me, sir. You gonna face me to talk?
Relax.
Alright, you're a little scary looking actually. That was quite a reveal. In Mists of Pandaria, they lowered it to 20. Well, that is fucking good to know. Jock Crispy, thank you for sharing the live on TikTok. Yeah, as a lock, leveling on foot, just dot fear, tab dot fear. Fast experience as I traveled. Oh, because they were like dying from the dots, from the damage over times? I don't know. Anything other than walking. Okay, so you don't accept my answer? Because everybody hates walking? Is that what I'm being led to believe?
Okie dokie.
Hello there. I spend a great deal of time studying the water. All the elementals, really. So much that sometimes I don't even notice the people around me.
Later.
This globe, it is most disturbing. Many of the powerful elementals receive their power and energy through such devices. To find one like this nearly intact is one thing. To find it so tainted is another. I will see that this globe is studied properly by the Earthen Ring. Perhaps we can bring an end to this corruption of the elements. Please accept this as a fair exchange. We're getting the Willow Cape and we're putting it on. Thank you, sir.
See ya later.
Beautiful. W narration, love to hear it, Jock Crispy says. Ja, man. You went Demonology till level 40 and then you switched to Affliction? Why is that? To make the DOTs more powerful? Another fucking Welch's that I can't open. They make these things, like kids are supposed to be able to open these, like little kids in their lunch boxes. And there's nothing you can do to open it. It's like faulty product. Fucking kidding me. It's like, can't even squeeze it open, jeez. Thank God that works. I need some damn fruit snacks, man. I need some damn fruit snacks. I need fuel for the stream. Don't forget, if you're not following already, to follow us. We stream 8 times a week, Monday through Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern for WoW Classic, 1 a.m. Eastern for WoW Retail.
Hello, man.
In WoW Classic, we mostly do questing, some dungeons, with public groups, which is a disaster. So, because, you know, most people are at work when I'm streaming this stream, here in America anyway, and so they're not able to join me all the time. The guild mostly plays when I'm offline. But, in WoW Retail, we do a lot of dungeons together. But that's at 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Some guy above you is trying to lecture you on WoW Classic. What are they telling you, Temper's Flare? So, what do I not like about this game?
Seeing ya.
Well, my Pugs experience, my public dungeoning has not been very fun. Every tank sucks that I've met through the Finder here in WoW Classic, Dream Scythe. I guess, I don't know, people, there have been some rude people in WoW Classic, whereas in WoW Retail I haven't met anyone rude yet, although I hear that there are many rude people. Oh yeah, I met one rude guy. But it wasn't through a Pug. Somebody invited him and he was a jerk. And everybody hated him. All good, Rose. Thanks for stopping over to the new stream. Fuego doesn't get to see the 1 a.m. stream. Yeah, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. Let's read this quest line here. As soon as I'm done eating all of these fruit snacks. Make it faster there. Give me 1 second. I asked bro if he would do a horde public, and he got mad and asked me if I knew the difference between horde and alliance. Oh, well, some people are really, like, factionalized here in WoW Classic, which, it's okay. It's okay. But, maybe they shouldn't take it so seriously. Why does he have draw knife feet? Troll feet look very much like draw knife. I guess they're not hooves. Never mind. This is troll feet. Within the beginning tunnels of Black Fathom Deeps, large sapphire clusters can be found along the cave walls. Recently it was... So this is a dungeon quest. Bring 20 sapphires of Akumai. So I need to do Black Fathom. That's only worth 1,000 XP. Should I even bother with this? Maybe not.
Be seeing ya.
3,300. The Twilight's hammer has moved into the Moonshrine ruins of Black Fathom Deeps. Their presence can only serve to coerce the elements. So we might be doing a public dungeon tomorrow on the next stream, because there's a lot of XP to leave on the table, and it's all at Black Fathom, and I'm the last level I can beat. Maybe I can't even do it though. Actually, Black Fathom is level what? Okay, Baron Aquinas is level 30. So Black Fathom, can I do it at level 29, 30? Where's looking for? Let's see. Dungeons. See, it says I'm outgrown it. It says level 20 to 28. I'm level 29, and yet there's all these quests that go through it. Bro does not know I'm an 85 zombie. Where can you be level 85? In Mists of Pandaria? Where in Classic can you get past level 80 right now? I thought you could only be level... In Mists of Pandaria it goes that high? Wow. I didn't know that. Is that when it was introduced, level 90? If you walk in, but I can't queue for it anymore. So I'd have to walk in alone. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. Should I bother? Yeah, MLP was the first to level 90. So I don't know, chat. I'm level 29. I need your advice. I'm level 29. It's going to be very hard for me to find a pre-made group. All these quests over here, so many of them, are, and it's good experience. Like this 1,000, who cares? But it'll happen incidentally while I'm in there. But add that 1,000 of this 3,300. That's 4,400. Then there's many more quests here on the map. You've got 3,300, 3,650, 3,000. I mean, that's, could be 20,000. Could be 20,000 worth of experience to do Black Fathom Depths, but I'd have to go in alone? Maybe I should just get out of here and go down to Stone Talon. What do we think, chat? don't know.
Loktar,
We might be,
may your blades never dull.
we might just be in the wrong place, you know?
Be safe.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
What you want? Okay,
These quests don't seem that great. TBH. Unless I'm doing Black Fathom Depths, which if I'm not, then it's time to go. And we'll just go into finishing these quests we're already on. But they said don't do green, go back to do... Even Stone Talon is all green now. I don't know, gang. I can't go up to Darkshore. That's Alliance territory. I'll get my ass kicked. I don't know about the Fellwood. I've never been. I don't see any quests available there. Ajara, no quests available there. What's this? The Barrens? Barrens, I kind of did everything there is to do. Here we go, Mulgore. Okay. This seems to be where I need to be, Mulgore. Oh, level 27 dungeon. Turn in. Where's this dungeon, though? I don't see it on the map here. Razorfen Crawl. I should be doing Razorfen Crawl. Yay or nay? That seems better. What level is Razorfen Crawl? Is it still too low? Aha! Yeah, 23 to 31. That's better. So let's get out of this area. We'll leave these quests behind. And we'll go to Razorfen Crawl. Is that by going south and then left into Mulgore? Okay. Did I already waste my Hearthstone? I did. I got 30 fucking more minutes to wait. No Morgan is still around, but it's not fun. And I have no interest in it, Wraith. It's not fun at all. No Morgan again and again and again. I did a public for that. It was horrible. I had the... Ugh. I did it on my mage, though, not on this character. Who's this fucker? Should I kill this Alliance scum? This Alliance scoundrel? What are you doing here? Get the hell out of these parts. Why are you camped out? Are you some kind of scout? He didn't drop anything? Well, that's lame. I didn't mean to kill him for no reason. I thought he would have something. Such be the situation when you're in war, in a state of war. Talon Deep Path? Nah. I don't know. I don't know. But we gotta end up on the stream ending when we're somewhere useful. So I think our stream's final journey here will take us to Mulgore. It's gonna be another long-ass walk. Which sucks. Oh, wait. It doesn't have to be a walk. What am I talking about? There's a flight path here. What an idiot I am. And what jerks all of you are for not telling me. You know what? I don't really watch the World Cup matches. I am following the brackets. I do, like, you know, I do an online search for the daily games and just to see who's winning, who's facing up to what. I'm not a huge soccer guy. Never really have been. I've been to a couple soccer games IRL. Not the World Cup games, obviously. But, you know, rooting for USA, obviously. I'm an American, and it's happening here in my home state. Rocket boots. If only.
Speak.
Oh, well, I know where I can fly, but I need to know where I have a turn in, if anything. Now, we just got to get to Mulgore. I don't think I've ever been there. I have not. Oh, I could go down here too now. 1,000 Needles. That's good. 1,000 Needles is good. I'm out of this place. I'm done. I did all this place. All there is to do here, except this one little boss who's level 32. We'll leave that quest alive. Malora is too low level, but I have a turn in there that I'd like to get because it's 2450 XP. And then I think 1000 Needles is really good. 25 to 35. That's perfect. That's right in our slot. That's what we're up to, folks. That's where we're heading. 1000 Needles. But first, Malor. Should we go to the crossroads is the best bet? No, Camp Tarajo.
Blood and thunder. Strength.
Flight path. I gotta get that in my head. These flight paths are still important. In WoW Retail, they're so meaningless, which is annoying. They're just all over my map, but they're meaningless. You have no need for a flight path in Retail. The only need is if I want to talk to my chat while this is happening and like give myself a break, which is worth it. But for most players, for 99% of players, you don't need a flight path. It's so fast to fly in Retail. 1000 Needles has ZF too. ZF? What was that? A dungeon abbreviation that I don't know? I don't know the acronyms yet. Let's take a look at our stream health right now. Everything looks pretty good, pretty solid. Still holding about 30 viewers. Not bad. Not bad to hold 30 viewers plus for 2 hours plus. Not easy to do, I might add. Not easy to do. Don't forget to follow if it's your first time here. If you're on the For You page, tap the glass. If you're on the vertical feed, tap on in. Click the thumbs up. Tap the screen to give us a like. Subscribe, follow. You know the drill. It's all helpful to me. And helpful to you if you want to see the stream again. Monday through Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern start time. We're rounding, getting close to the end of the stream here. We've got only a few more minutes left. We're going to grab a new flight path. And then probably head to 1000 Needles and call it a stream. Maybe pick up some new quests for tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll be playing this character again starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. I will also be back tonight at 1 a.m. Eastern for WoW Retail. And you don't want to miss that. Last week we went from our very first Mythic dungeon to a Mythic Elo of 2,000 plus. And today we're going to tonight I should say, we're either going to be doing item farming or we're going to start getting our Horde side character to level 90, which is another journey that we would have to do. To those of you on the widescreen stream, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. We are sustained by, at present, I think we have this month 36 subscribers over there. So that goes a long way, and thank you very much. Goal to get that to 100 someday soon. Superman23, thank you for the follow. Fuego says fire stream. Appreciate that. You're missing your Arsham. Wraith's getting hit with nostalgia bombs. Patty, that is an unusual emoji that I've never seen before. How many Horde tunes am I driving at the moment? I've just got on Classic, I've just got her. And then on Retail, I have a level 50 Evoker. I have a level 80 Harneer Warlock that I barely know how to use. And I have a level 17 Panda Brewmaster, my first and only tank. Which I don't play much because we're questing through Mista Pandaria the slow and old-fashioned way. But it's on Retail. It's time walking to Mista Pandaria. You've never seen Evoker? When did you stop playing? Or did you never play Retail and you just came back for Classic? You stopped in 2018. Evoker's awesome. It's one of the leading DPS classes. Very high variety. So much you can do with an Evoker. So many different ways you can play the game. You could heal. I heal myself, so I play it as like almost like a paladin. I do self-heals and DPS. Alfie, thank you for the follow. 9th follower of the stream. One more for double digits. One more for double digits, people. Come on. Hit me. Shoot me again. I ain't dead yet. Shoot me again. I ain't dead yet. Shoot me again. Shoot me again. Shoot me. Shoot me again. Shoot me again. Shoot me. All the shots. All the shots I take. What difference did I make? Started in '05, and you quit when Blizzard made PvP optional across all servers. They made it optional even in PvP servers? PvP specific servers? PvP is optional, Wraith? Patty said, I'll tell my son to follow you. Oh, thank you, Patty. You're so generous. She's so generous. He plays WoW? Are you sure? I'm just barely PG-13. You know, sometimes we get a little... Just be careful. You know the stream. You know how I talk. Alright. Been a long time since we've been here. Should I even look for Owatonka? Probably a waste of my time. But I'll just peek my head down here for Owatonka, and then I'll go to Mulgore. Since I'm here, you know what I mean? And he has like a 15-hour... 15 hour... Oh! No, just a regular old Thunderhead. Owatonka spawns once every 15 freaking hours, so I never find him. Yeah, no luck today. And let's go back to Mulgore. Not back to, I've never been there. He's 14. Well, 14's old enough for PG-13, isn't it? He's heard a few bad words from his friends, I'm sure. More than a few. Can someone help me with a decent WoW spec build? What are you interested in, Superman 23? I'm sure someone can help you. I've also got 150 people in my community server. The link is in my bio, which many of them would be very happy to help you if you join the Discord. I was irked enough when Blizzard let players multi-faction same server. Killed Wintergrasp PvP. The cross-faction stuff is a little unusual. I get it from a storyline perspective. You know, that there's neutral zone in Silvermoon, and that the Void is attacking, and, you know, that there are outside elements coming to destroy all of Azeroth, so there's this kind of temporary truce. But I think they should probably cure that storyline and end the truce, and I think a lot of people would be very happy with that. As long as you just keep a couple things. Keep full party cross-faction dungeoning. Keep... Well, that's really all you need to keep. And then everybody will be happy. Just make the story a little more hardcore again. What's up, Sun God Nika? Good morning over there. In the land of Vegemite. Truce, yes, but not break bread daily. Exactly, Wraith. Get it back to more like that. Marcus Hellstrom said, Mage is awesome. This is my Warlock. I do have a Mage, but I like the Warlock better. I really do. I really do, Marcus. Marcus Hellstrom. Sound like you've been rooting for the Norway team. Viking Island. I've already met this guy, right? Another long walk, but we got to get this Wind Rider anyway. We'll drop this level 30 quest in. We'll pick up some Razorfen crawl quests. This is going to be useful to us. It's going to be worth our while. Patty's very first character was a Warlock. Well, that was mine too.
N_96 just followed.
And Rock, thank you very much for the follow on the wide screen stream. I appreciate that very much. You are helping sustain the stream. Yes, you. You're from Sweden, but yes, of course I have. Do you root for all the Scandinavian teams, Marcus, or is Norway the last one left? Did Sweden get knocked out? I don't know. I'm not following closely enough. I know Switzerland is still in it. That's not Scandinavian. It's just another country in Europe that begins with the letter S.
What brings you here?
Underblood? What the hell?
Peace,
This person tells me where things are? That's hilarious.
The eternal sun.
This is like an official town? I didn't know that. Bloodhoof Village? It's like a full town with trainers and stuff? Discovered Stone Bull Lake. Does Warlock still have that monster sacrificial shield? Yeah. It does. The Voidwalker, when it's out, I can sacrifice, I think. I will not help you find your dog, sweetheart. You should get up off your ass and look for your own dog instead of standing next to this pole. If I see your dog, I will definitely try to save his life, though. Okay. Oh my god, this sad sack of shit over here. I would love to, but it's just not enough XP this quest.
Greetings, traveler.
65 XP, I'm not gonna find your dog, I'm sorry. It's probably some like horrible wolf too. So the sacrifice, consume shadow, sacrifice. Sacrifices the Voidwalker, giving its owner a shield that will absorb 525 damage for 30 seconds. But there's a trade-off for that. Spellcasting will not be interrupted by damage while the shield holds. Oh, I mean the trade-off is killing your Voidwalker, I suppose. Yep, Blueberry's the only way to do that ability. I had a Warlock, a Shadow Priest, a Rogue, and a Druid. I loved the Druid and the Shadow Priest a lot. I hear a lot of people love Shadow Priest now. A lot of people play Undead Shadow Priest. I see, it's very common. This is quite a walk. Is that where we're heading? Up there? Thunder Bluff? I think so. Let's take the hypotenuse of the triangle. So, fun fact, the kid with the dog was voiced by a kid for the Make-A-Wish. That's really sweet. They did a good job sounding sad about the dog. $525 at 30? I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. $525. I'm level 29. Is that what you're asking? 525 damage. It's rank 2, yeah. So I guess level 28 I got it, or perhaps even level 26 for that rank 2. I guess we gotta go to that elevator. That's my guess. Good guess? I think so. Never been to Thunder Bluff. And where's Razorfen Crawl? Is it back in the Barrens? Yeah. Yes, it is. Jordan, you missed this game. What got in the way? Money? Life? Children? What's holding you back? Yeah, it's a last stand against melee like wars that skirt fears all day. Right. Oh my god. That's why I don't play PvP. Even that sounds headache inducing. Kids and working away. I hear you, my man. Day Noodles, I requested to join Retail Horde Guild last night. Do you want me to drop a message in the comm chat? No. I'll get it done for you. I'll send. Remember, it's an invite. When approval doesn't give you join, it sends an invite your way. So don't miss it when I get that done. Alright, what quest do we have here? A Vengeful Fate, that's the dungeon quest. Yes, we want it.
What brings you here?
Cairn is a noble leader for uniting our people here on Thunder Bluff. But I cannot forgive those who drove us from our ancestral lands as easily as some. My people inhabited the southern barrens for decades. The land was holy to us, but we were driven off by numerous foes. A vengeful fate awaits the crone, Charlga, Razorflank, who musters a foul army from within Razorfen Crawl. Bring me Razorflank's heart, and I can die in peace, Kurlina. I like that quest. 3,300 XP, too. And an amazing shoulder pad gain. And it's cloth, and we are doing that quest. 100% Razor Fenning tomorrow. 100%.
Looking for something special?
I guess not. I thought you were gonna train me.
Ah, I've been expecting
Mining?
you.
Am I an apprentice miner yet? No? You can have 2 jobs, right?
Go in peace.
Okey-doke. Do I have a mining pick, though? Does this guy sell it?
How?
No, he doesn't
Be
sell it.
careful.
Do you sell it?
Well met.
Yes, you do.
Farewell.
It's probably low-level mining right here in this area. This is such a low-level area. Oh, that's way too high. We need the Wind Rider. We need a couple more things here. Patty, thank you for the rose. All the sweats are in PvP. I stay in my lane and mainly PvE content. Me too, but I'm open-minded to like arenas and stuff. Up here is the flight home. I don't want to take it home just yet. Oh. Huh, where the hell? It must be at the top. This place is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind setting my Hearthstone here temporarily. Where the hell is the, They must be on the top of this thing, which is kind of not ideal. It's a little annoying. Oh, what? Ha! This is a looking spot? Whoopsie daisy. There we go.
Well met.
Beautiful. Alright, this is like the hub in between everything, which is good for flying. Maybe I should set this as my home. It makes the trip to Orgrimmar much cheaper. Everything else is much cheaper from here.
Watch over you.
Something to think about. Oh, that was an accident. It's alright. Here's the quest. Warlock better have skill, boy. I'm doing alright so far. I mean, listen. Doesn't take quite so much skill at this low level. It gets harder as you go on. Ah, that's the donation guy. We don't want that. Where's this other one? Where's this other quest? Yeah, here we go. It's in this building. I missed the opening of WoW. Heard you could kill your own faction, so mining nodes were blood-soaked. Oh, wow. Is that still true in Classic Vanilla?
Greetings.
That sounds tough. Ooh, he's gonna give me... Whoa! 5,800 XP for this. Is this too high of a level? Did I go the wrong way? Oh, yeah, this is a level 38 quest. I'm not even gonna pick that up. Alright, I gotta get the Sacred Flame. Maybe. It's good XP. This place is booming and popping. Popping and booming. I'm gonna switch my Hearthstone. You can even fish here? Or is he just enjoying the animation, perhaps?
How may I aid you? Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? Any of my auction sell? Not yet. I don't want to go in there. I'm trying to get to these other zones. I've never been here before, so it's a little tricky. I guess I gotta go upstairs, then out and to the right. On the first upstairs, I think. Let's see. You can fish there? So he's not just, No, it's one level up again. Never been here before. It's a little tricky. This is the way. This is definitely the way. This is the way.
The winds guide you.
Here we go. The WARLOCK Centaur and the Thousand Needles are perfect. We wanted to go to Thousand Needles after Razor Friend. Protecting an artifact from the time of the Centaur's creation. We would like to retrieve it, but we require a phial of water from one of the Night Elves' moonwells. To collect the water, you will first need to obtain one of the phials carried by the Dryads near the Rainwood Retreat in the heart of Ashenvale Forest. There is a moon well near the western bank of the Falfarin River, south of the main road, where you can fill the file.
Ancestors watch over you.
Okay. Finally, I gotta get to Hunter's Rise. What do Demonology Warlocks use for PvP, or do you just not use a Demonology Warlock for PvP? Like, I gotta go in this building to go on this bridge? Annoying, annoying. I use the Blueberry, to use the Succubus, to use the Imp. Depends. What about a level 29 Call to Arms daily PvP challenge? What would you say they would use then? Love Thunder Bluff. Blimp to Organize, too. You calling out an add-on? There's nothing wrong with Classic. It's peak WoW. Nothing wrong. It has its cons. It has its cons.
What brings you here?
Classic is a lot of fun, but super slow paced. I've had some decent luck on random dungeons. Not me. Not me. I think the appeal is the slow pace. Right. Enjoying every little win, I'd probably prefer hardcore. Oh no, not me, Sun God. You enjoy your hardcore. Dadbot Dane doesn't want that either. Says, my older brother plays it and loves it. I've made 3 different TBC tunes. It's fun and can share professions across all 3. Oh, by like sending mail to each other? Akoza likes the Blueberry for solo play. I'm not asking about solo play. I'm asking about PvPing with the Demonology Akoza. If my hardcore dies, I'll just jump on retail. Well, you won't be playing hardcore very long then, with that attitude. So, Kerlina, you have come. Now are you prepared to journey through distant lands? If so, young Warlock, listen
Go
on.
in peace.
At times we hunt for food. At times we hunt for honor. And at times we hunt to earn the Earth Mother's teachings. But the hunt I now set upon you is none of these things. It is to slay a creature outside the Earth Mother's blessing. The hyena Steel Snap roams the Thousand Needles. Good, more Thousand Needles pickups. South of the Barrens. He's a tyrant, attracting other hyenas to him and spreading fear and bloodshed among peaceful beasts. Find Steel Snap, find him and defeat him. Easy
May
done.
the eternal
Easily
sun
done.
shine upon thee.
Okay. And now all I need to do is get myself into the inn. And then plan tomorrow's journey. You're getting close. Dadbot Dane says he's trying to speed level an Alliance Paladin to play the game with me. I'll be playing this character all week probably, so you'll be able to catch up quite a bit to my Alliance character, who's only level 31, 32. Something like that. Alright, let's see. 1,000 Needles, tons of questing to do down here, and tons of new quests to pick up. Steel Snap should be fun to fight against. And before that, we've got Razorfen, which is also very easy to get to from 1,000 Needles. In fact, it might be easier to get to from 1,000 Needles than from Camp Tarajo. It's about equidistant, I suppose. Let's see, not that much. Actually, I do think it's a little easier from 1,000 Needles. So I guess we'll fly to 1,000 Needles now. Get that part of the journey done. Might as well have a little bit more conversation. We got plenty of people here. Hey, Moonman. Yep, tail end indeed. But better late than never, my friend. Better late than never. Better some than none. Wow. That my tiny toe is on the ledge there. Almost fell to
Greetings.
a very far ride down.
Be careful.
Hello, traveler. Welcome to the village. Thank you, Professor XO2. Robot Chicken Quest in 1,000 Needles. Lock aces that? Okay. No idea what you're referring to, but the surprise will be interesting. See the robot chicken. Nightcore, what's up? Thank you for the follow. 10th follower of the streams. Thank you for helping us hit double digits before we leave the stream. That is much appreciated. We do also have a widescreen stream on the purple. We've got a red app stream. We hope you will subscribe if you're over there or follow. We hope you'll tap in off the For You page and give us a like and a follow on TikTok as well. We stream 8 times a week, 4 days out of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We do 1 p.m. Eastern is our start time for WoW Classic, and 1 a.m. Eastern is our start time for WoW Retail. We've already been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes, so I'm going to be calling it a stream here after this flight to Thousand Needles. I'm going to pop into the inn for a little rest at XP, and then I'm going to head off. I'm going to go to all my guilds, make sure that anybody who needed an invite gets one or accepts them for joining. And then I'm going to probably take a nap so that I can do the 1 a.m. stream with as much energy as I did this one. Daniel, I want to give Horde a shot, but I don't know if they're still leveling guilds this late in TBC. I mean, leveling is basically just casual. Casual. I mean, join mine. Oh, everybody's leveling in my guild. Join Noodle Company. We've got 20 people that are leveling in Dream Scythe. Robot Chicken is an escort quest. I hate escort quests, Wraith. I hate them so much. Such a pain in the ass. My second cam froze. Thanks for the call out. Wonder what happened. I'll try to fix that. I will try to fix it if I can. Let's see. May go black temporarily. And we're back. Not sure why that happened. Is Warlock fun? Looks pretty sick. Is WoW fun? Yeah. Yes to both. I like the Warlock a lot better than I like the Mage. In fact, I like the Warlock so much here in WoW Classic that I used my WoW Midnight boost, because Midnight comes with a boost, on a Warlock. Because I didn't want to go through leveling from 0 on 2 Warlocks. It's not interesting to me. Of course, the Warlock in WoW Retail is very different. So, I basically know nothing about how to use it. That being said, I have 2 now. I've been having a bunch of fun on Ascension with 21 new classes. I'm level 40 of 60 in 3 days. Enjoy it while you got it, my friend. And hopefully you won't be too upset when it's gone, as it gets sued into oblivion. Where does Arnak live? Arnak Grim Totem. Wanted. Arnak the Outcast is wanted for the heinous crimes of murder and kidnapping. Handsome rewards. Handsome rewards will be given to those brave enough to bring this criminal to justice. Arnak was last seen on the cliffs near the Dark Cloud Pinnacle. Show the proof of your deed to Cliff Watcher Longhorn in Freewind Post. Sounds doable. Pacify the Centaur.
Walk with
Repeatable
the
quest.
Earth
Kill
Mother.
12, kill 10, kill 6.
Winds
Gonna deny that one. It was good XP though.
Peace, friend.
Return the alien egg to Lightning Hoof in Freewind Post. An alien egg here in Thousand Needles. Seek it out. Okay.
We shall meet
Alien eggs sound
again.
interesting. I'll take an alien egg. Wind Rider.
What brings you here?
I've been tasked to recruit more wyverns for the Master Wind Riders. Their numbers are growing, and I myself hope to become a Wind Rider one day. However, we cannot train enough wyverns to keep up with the demand. Perhaps you can help me. I need you to travel to High Perch to gather some wyvern eggs. From here, head northwest along the canyon walls to a ramp that will lead you into High Perch. Be careful, wyverns are very protective of their eggs. They will not be kind. not really a great quest. Classic, Steven. Burning Crusade Anniversary Dream Scythe.
The dark times will pass.
What's a cinder eye doing standing on top of a windswept butte in Thousand Needles instead of the halls of Silvermoon? It's simple. My brethren will no longer have me. Every copy of my treatise on natural cures for our magical addiction was burned. I can safely pursue my research here, but I am without my regents. If you'd be willing to gather purifying earth from the thundering boulderkin near the western end of the Needles and deliver it to my associate at Whitereach Post, I'd appreciate it.
Time is of the essence.
Okay. Oh, wow. All these level 30 and 31s over here. And then you go south into... That's Gadgetzan. I've never been. And Tanaris is level 40 to 50, so we don't really need to worry about anything to the south or east. So just Thousand Needles and Dustwallow Marsh, but there's no quests there. So just Thousand Needles when we get back. Thousand Needles and Razorfen Crawl. That's what we've got to do. I've got to drop some quests to make this possible. Battle of Hillsbrad. That's a long, arduous quest we'll abandon. I'm going to get rid of all the Hillsbrad quests, so I'm not going to be there for a while. Hidden enemies. Bring a lieutenant's insignia to Thrall. Never have gotten one of those. Is that also a gray quest? Yes. So I might not be killing the things that give that. Get rid of that. Any other grays? No other grays. Okay, I've got room for 3 more quests. So then I'll pick this up.
Well met.
Might
We
as well.
shall meet again. May the eternal
Since it might be
sun
something I can do
shine
just
on
while I'm walking around here, yeah. 2000 XP. And then there's another one up here, Test of Faith. Free at last. Hypercapacitor Gizmo. Is that Robot Chicken? Homeward Bound. High Perch Wyvern Egg. So there's a lot to do here. But we ain't getting it done today. No siree. No siree Bob. Yep, so I think tomorrow we do Razorfen, or we just continue with Thousand Needles, depending on my mood and your mood. And I think that's it for today as I'm getting into my yawn here. It's been good. Let's get into the inn. Thank you everybody for being here, where we had 30 viewers for almost 3 hours, and I think we peaked around 50 viewers, so not a bad floor for the stream today. I really am grateful for everybody who's joined, the many people who have followed. Thank you, Wraith, for being the 11th follower of the stream. Sorry to all those of you who are joining late and asking questions, but the show cannot go on forever because I've got another show tonight at 1 a.m. Eastern Time when I will be playing WoW Retail, and we'll either be leveling a Horde character from 80 to 90, or we will be doing gear farming on my level 90 Hunter, who is currently item level 239 with an elo of 2000 in the Mythic Dungeon. So we'll see whatever the audience wants is what I'll do. You can vote for what to do on my community server. So if you want to join the community server and have an input on what I stream and what I do on stream, that's where I survey the audience. That's where I ask, what do you want to see me do tomorrow? What do you want to see me do tonight? So please join the Discord. Links in my bio or my About Me, depending on what platform you're on. Thank you to the 6 people who've given gifts. Thank you to all our new followers and subscribers. Thank you to our paid subscribers who support us month after month and keep the stream sustained. And don't worry about the rants, Wraith. Appreciated the conversation. Always like having interesting things to read, especially about WoW, in my live stream chats. And sorry again if I missed any of your question. Domina Submus, thank you very much for the compliment on the war paint. I'm using Mehron, M-E-H-R-O-N, Mehron. Very high quality ultraviolet reactive face paint. It's called Paradise Face Paint. And I like the game by now, Steven. I would go into more detail if I wasn't ending, but since I've already announced that I'm ending, a lot of the people are leaving the streams, and we don't want to keep it on with a low audience. Although, what another great day on the widescreen. I wish more of the new people would follow on the widescreen. But nevertheless, We've been holding viewership very strongly on the widescreen, way above average. Right now, it looks like there's about 16 people there, if I could count that. 5, 10, 50, maybe more. Closer to, who the hell knows. But we're doing very good on Purple. So thank you for that. We're way above average on Purple. The average WoW streamer on the Purple app has 6 viewers. 6. And we currently have 21. Not 16, 21. So thank you everyone. Thank you very much, everyone. Patty, thank you very much for being a generous person. Fuego, lots of gifts from you today. Appreciate it. Everyone, adios. Ryan, sorry I'm out of here, but I'm glad you said that it's so good to see me again. You started playing WoW hardcore because of me. Not sure if I should hate you or love you. Well, you know I didn't push you to play hardcore. That's all on you, Ryan. That's all on you. I'm a lowly PvE non-hardcore player. You know that about me. Anywho, everybody, see you tonight at 1 a.m. or tomorrow, again, at 1 p.m. start time for the stream. Monday through Thursday, 1 p.m. for Classic, 1 a.m. for Retail. See you, everybody. It's been a good one. They're crying that the stream is ending. Yep, right there. It's Mork Gork crying. Oh, they're good company, not Noodle Company. Ha! Well, we don't care about them. Goodbye, everybody.